champions.
And the College Football National Championship.
Ohio State has won the national championship.
This is ESPN Radio.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
Sports Centers all day and night on ESPN 630 are brought to you by NATCA, the National Air Traffic Controllers Association. They guide you home safely. For more info, visit them at natca.org. That's natca.org. Want to take ESPN 630 wherever you go?
Today, Junior!
Download the newly designed ESPN 630 app from the App Store on your iPhone or the Google Play Store. Use your hands-free setting or Bluetooth connection in your car.
Sensational.
And listen to us no matter how close or far you are from DC. And don't miss a second of your favorite shows from anywhere in the world.
Oh, there it is.
ESPN 630, the sports capital. Now worldwide from your phone.
Hey, good morning. You're heading to the airport, right?
Yep, thanks for checking. I like the car. How long have you been a rideshare driver?
About 3 years now. I really enjoy it.
Isn't it hard to make money these days with the price of gas being so high?
Not for me. I use Upside, the free app that gives you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get real money back when you get gas with the Upside app?
Yep, I get real cash back every time I get gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make around $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code SUV for an extra 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code SUV for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code SUV.
Father and son, Aleem and Rajib, were both born with clefts. But thanks to Smile Train's sponsored free cleft treatment, their lives and smiles were transformed. To learn more, visit smiletrain.org/learn.
WSBN Washington. ESPN 630, the sports capital. Your home for the Baltimore Orioles, the Baltimore Ravens, and UVA Sports.
This is Sports Center.
It's Week 8 in the NFL. I'm Chris Smith. Tua Tagovailoa threw for over 200 yards and 4 TDs as the Dolphins hammered the Falcons 34-10. The Bills crushed the Panthers off 40-9 behind James Cook, who had over 200 yards rushing and 2 scores. 5 games in the final quarter. Quarterback Joe Flacco has 3 total TDs, 2 through the air and 1 on the ground, as the Bengals lead the Jets 38-32. Meanwhile, the Patriots look to extend their 4-game win streak, and 3 TD passes by Drake May has them up on the Browns 32-13. And Jalen Hurts has thrown 4 TD passes, 1 to Saquon Barkley, who also has a rushing score. The Eagles steamrolling the Giants 38-20. Meanwhile, the Ravens lead the Bears 30-16, and 2 rushing scores by Derrick Henry moved him past Walter Payton for sole possession of 5th place of the NFL's all-time rushing TD list. In H-Town, the Texan C.J. Stroud has thrown for over 300 yards and 2 TDs to lead the Texans over the Niners 26-15. Coming up, the Colts, who have the best record in the NFL at 6-1, host the Titans. And Indy wide receiver Michael Pittman Jr. says they're not looking past Tennessee despite their 1-6 record.
Just know that the Tennessee Titans always come ready to play the Colts, and they're such a physical team, and we really don't care what their record says about them. They have a bunch of talented guys like all on their team, so we're going to treat them just like anybody else, and we're going to prepare the right way, and we're going to show up ready to play.
Coverage is currently underway on select ESPN radio outlets. and on the ESPN app.
Hey, it's Evan Cohen. Coming up Monday, we look ahead to the Chiefs hosting an undermanned Commanders team. Plus, Damian Woody joins us in studio at 7:30 a.m. Eastern. It's on Sportsmanlike, 6 a.m. Eastern, right here on ESPN Radio, ESPN2, and ESPNU.
When the lights come on, that's who gets paid.
You get the spotlight on you. You get to showcase who you are.
Oh, you know what time it is. What a rushing touchdown for Josh Allen.
Touchdown pass number 4 for Baker Mayfield.
When the ball comes your way, you make a play.
Wow! Are you kidding me? Prescott airs it out for Lamb. He's got it. He's gone.
Put it in the seat box up.
This is Game Day on ESPN Radio and on the ESPN app.
We got one game that's coming down right to the wire. It is Game Day on ESPN Radio, the ESPN app, Sirius XM Channel 80. John Michaels alongside Drew Butler and Mike Tannenbaum as we get you wrapped up in the 1 o'clock window. We get you ready for the 4 o'clock window. Just want to give you a quick update before we check in with Lindsey Theory, ESPN's NFL reporter, who's at Broncos and Cowboys. The Jets did score. It's 39-38 with about a minute and 45 to go in that game. We'll keep you updated. But we head out now and talk to Lindsey Theory. She is at Broncos and Cowboys. Lindsey, first and foremost, good to hear from you again. How's everything going out there in Denver?
Oh, all's good in Denver. Snow's not yet in season out here, so it's a nice sunny day. Perfect for some fall football.
Yeah, my mom is out there. She's a season ticket holder, so she's good and lubed up and ready to go. How crazy was it to see that football team, the way that they were able to react in the fourth quarter last week, and how do they carry that momentum over into a game against a Cowboys team that's really, really good on the offensive side of the ball?
Yeah, this Broncos team has really made a habit of these fourth quarter comebacks. They've had 3 in a row, and it was really interesting talking to them this week just about that. Obviously, it builds a lot of confidence. It builds a lot of experience. But the main takeaway from all those come-from-behind wins is that they don't want to have to go through it again. Evan Ingram was telling me, we just can't.
Previous meetings, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers trying to make it, we've won 5 out of the last 6. Trying to make it 6 out of the last 7 against the New Orleans Saints. Last year, the Saints were 5-12 and finished 3rd in the NFC South. And the Buccaneers, obviously, we won the division and advanced to the playoffs as the number 3 seed. And that was thanks to 2 wins. We swept the New Orleans Saints for just the 4th time since the NFC South division was put together. The coin toss is brought to you by Circle K as Buccaneer captains will come to midfield and meet and greet the captains from the New Orleans Saints. Bucs will wear white uniforms tonight, white pants, white jerseys with red numerals in piping. The Saints will be in all black with gold helmets and gold numerals in piping. And as the captains are greeted by Ron Torbert, he is our referee and he will handle the coin toss. In just a moment, let's listen in to Ron Torbert.
Today's game. The side with the NFL shield is heads. The side with my number 62 is tails. Tampa Bay, you are the visitors. What's your call? Tails is the call. Tails is the call. It is heads. You want the ball? Which way do you want to kick? All right, turn. Flip around, please. New Orleans has won the toss, elected to receive the opening kickoff. Let's play football.
Well, the Saints will have the football first. The coin toss has been brought to you by Circle K. Join Inner Circle, Circle K's free rewards program, where everyone receives 25 cents off per gallon on your first 5 fill-ups. Circle K, the official convenience store of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
98 Rock is WXTV Clearwater, Tampa, St. Petersburg with Crash and AJ in the morning and your home of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
All right, here you go. The starting lineup brought to you by Advent Health. Whether in the stands, on the field, or celebrating with your greatest fan, Advent Health makes sure you're ready for game day and every day. Feel whole with Advent Health, exclusive hospital of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Bucs defense will be on the field, and we will see in the defensive line Greg Gaines, Elijah Roberts making his second start now in a row, and Logan Hall. Those are the three down linemen, the outside linebackers. Anthony Nelson will start in place of the injured Hassan Reddick, and Yaya Diaby, our sack leader with 4, will start on the other side. The inside backers, Savasier Dennis, and the ageless wonder, LaFontaine. This is his 26th game, I think, in his career against the New Orleans Saints, more than any other opponent. Zion McCullum and Jamel Dean will be the starting cornerbacks. And Tyke Smith, our leading tackler, along with Antoine Winfield Jr., will start at the safety spots. Pretty good defense. And particularly when you see Vita Vea, I mentioned Jerry Gaines. Vita Vea will start. He's got a foot issue, but he is going to start. And we hope he can play the entire ball game. Tampa Bay Buccaneers will kick it away. Chase McLaughlin has it teed up at the 35-yard line. And at the other end of the Superdome field, the returners. The kickoff is brought to you by Beef O'Brady's. Beef O'Brady's, good food, good sports. See you at Beef's. The kick will be returned from the 3-yard line to the 25, outside the numbers and run out of bounds. It's tipped in as listed as a wide receiver, but he found a little seam down the inside, outside the numbers on the inside of the field, right in front of the New Orleans bench, and gets a really nice return for the home team. They'll spot the ball at the 37-yard line.
Yeah, he was able to break that one outside. He went up to where all the blocking was, and one of the contained guys for the Bucs got caught inside, which gave him the edge.
Spencer Rattler is 1-11 in his young career. He is the quarterback. And Alvin Kamara is on his left hip. Shotgun look with 2 receivers, 1 to each side. Blitz coming. That Rattler is hit as he throws the ball. It is caught at the 46-yard line. That's a gain of 9, and Rattler was really rocked when he got rid of the ball.
They were blitzing from both slots, and Rattler got rid of it to Shaheed coming in on a slant route. Took a big hit right there, and just short of the first down.
Well, Rashid Shaheed did not play in the game here in the Superdome last year.
Yeah, Tyke Smith made a big
replay assist. The runner made the line to gain. It's a first down, New Orleans.
Well, Ron Torbert says that is a first down catch, the first play of the game. Spencer Rattler, 1-11, as I mentioned, in his career. His first career start was against Tampa Bay last year here in this building. Is notched his first victory in Week 4 against the New York Giants here. Shotgun look, first down 10 from the 37-yard line. Hand the ball off, and Kamara finds a seam and runs off right guard and gets it into Buck territory at the Tampa Bay Buccaneer 48-yard line. A good scoot by Alvin Kamara, who has always played well against the Bucs.
Yeah, that's a guy you don't want to get going early in this ball game, and he's done a good job the last couple times they've played, but he's had big games against the Bucs. This time, Jacob Parrish comes off the edge and is able to get him inside, but they got 6 yards.
Second down and 4 in Buccaneer territory for the first time. Big Vita Vea at nose tackle. Here's the snap, chest high, pass, quick out pass. They've got a screen pass set up for a wide receiver on the left side, and there'll be a loss on the play.
That was very well played by Jacob Parrish. And
Chris Olave made the catch, and they had a screener out, a blocker out there in front of him on this side of the field, and the Buccaneers played through it.
Yeah, Rashid was blocking Parrish, but he did a good job of pushing up the field and tackling the outside leg of Olave, and that's exactly how you do it.
After the thrown for loss tackle on the swing pass to Olave, the Saints will face third down and 8. They need to reach the Buccaneer 43-yard line. Twin receivers to the right, stacked to the right, 2 to the left. And a tight-ended motion. Johnson dropping to throw to Rattler, gets the pass away, caught ball, first down at the Buccaneer 40-yard line. Rattler has been sharp with his passes and threw it about knee-high, and the catch made and moves the sticks on a third down and 8.
Yeah, and it's a slant route. They're bringing an all-out blitz again from both slots like they did the first play, and Rattler hung in the pocket. Number 14, Vele, is the guy that made the catch, and the tackle was by McCullum.
New Orleans Saints moving left to right. Early action here in the Caesars Superdome. First down 10 at the Buccaneer 41-yard line, not the 40. Belt high snap, play action fake. Rattler's going to run with the ball. Zigzag cut, and he's hit from behind and dropped. He fumbled the football. Will the Buccaneers come up with it?
Yeah, looks like
Tampa Bay Buccaneers think we have the football. Do we have it, Mr. Ref? Ron Torbert's crew yet to say it's a first down for the Bucs. Now he does. Tampa Bay has forced a fumble on the carry by Rattler. He fumbled the ball in the game against Chicago last week.
It was Anthony Nelson who's coming from behind. So Rattler's looking at Savasier Dennis, who's down the field, but great effort by Anthony Nelson coming from behind and punching the ball out.
Well, the Buccaneers forced the game's first turnover. We have it. Let's take a timeout.
The recipe said just tomato sauce. But you're not here for just anything. You're here to make dinner hit. So you grab the Philadelphia cream cheese. And suddenly, you have a silky tomato cream sauce that's straight up perfection. And you're not the only one who thinks so. #DinnerFlex. You don't follow a recipe, you Philly it whenever you Philly like it. Philadelphia cream cheese.
Yes, Mr. Gecko, you're a huge inspiration to us all. But who was your muse?
Oh, my dear old Nat. She imparted many wise words to me. She would say, never let the fame get to your head, always remember who you are, and let people get more than just savings with Geico's fast and friendly claim support. I lived up to her advice, and now anyone can file a claim anywhere and anytime. I miss her so much.
Did she go somewhere?
Yeah, extended quilting trip.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Ugh, my phone takes such bad pics.
Girl, you gotta update that phone.
I can't afford a new one.
My hot tip, go to Metro. The iPhone 13 is on them.
Wait, Metro's got it covered?
Yeah, and iPhone 13 has a dual camera system. So bye-bye bad pics.
Ooh, my profile pics are about to be on point.
Get iPhone 13 on us when you join. Only at Metro by T-Mobile.
With virtual MasterCard after third month, bring your number and ID to a $50 plan with AutoPay. $55 first month.
12:13 to go here in our opening period. We were wondering who would step up with Hassan Reddick inactive with the leg injury. How about Anthony Nelson on the opening drive coming behind Spencer Rattler? We've seen him do that before and get the strip out. Remember the Carolina game in the overtime last year, Mean Gene? He was the one that got the ball away from Chuba Hubbard. There he banged it out of Spencer Rattler. And guess who? Levante David everywhere for this team all the time. He jumped on the fumble. So nice momentum. Stopper there for the Buccaneers. Now you get the takeaway, and now Baker Mayfield in the offense, which we will be monitoring, Gene, here. How does he look at the beginning of this game? Because he seemed from the very beginning in Detroit to be a little off. We'll keep an eye on that at field level as we go back upstairs.
Well, the New Orleans Saints had converted a couple of first downs, including a third down and 8 opportunity. They had gained 29 yards, and then Anthony Nelson does his thing, strips the ball away, and the Buccaneers have the football for the first time in today's ball game. We'll start at the 32-yard line, moving right and white. Under center, Baker Mayfield kicks that left leg, sends a receiver in tight motion, hands the ball off, and Rachaad White. Boy, nice patience by Rachaad White. Drags a tackler out across the 37 to near the 38-yard line. Nice run by Rachaad White.
Yeah, really good run. This is a counter play. Starts to the right, comes back to the left. Some pullers. There's 8 guys in the box. The Saints were expecting to run, and the Bucs gave it to them, but they got good push at the line of scrimmage.
Well, last year in our big win over the New Orleans Saints here, we ran the ball and ran it well. And Sean Tucker with 136 yards rushing, had nearly 200 yards from scrimmage. Rachaad White getting the start. And running back for the Buccaneers is about 7 steps behind the line of scrimmage. Here's the snap, feed the ball. Rachaad White runs to his right, made a guy miss, finds daylight across the 45 to the 46-yard line. Boy, he was stood up straight, and somebody in black and gold grabbed him, and he bounced off the tackler and got a nice gain, and that'll move the sticks. First down, $10. And the Bucs are now on the move with Good Greek Moving and Storage, official movers of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
That really good push up front again. Looked like Rachaad White was going to try to bounce it out. They were just running the counter like they did the first play, but to the right rather than the left, and he was able to find his way back inside and picked up the first down. From
the 46-yard line, Baker Mayfield may be changing the play now. He's got Rachaad White in back, Payne Durham in motion to the left. Here's the snap, feed the ball to the left. It's Rachaad White. He tries to test that left side. Got outside the numbers and was clobbered as he reached back to the line of scrimmage. And that'll bring up second down at 10. Tampa Bay Buccaneers moving left to right. We got Big Bredesen, Ben Bredesen starting at the left guard position. I think Dan Feeney will get his first start as a Buccaneer at right guard. Then you got Tristan Wirfs and Charlie Heck, the tackles, and his center, Brandon Graham. That's your starting offensive line for the Bucs. Cade Otten shifts to the slot to the left side as a tight end. 2nd down and 10 from the 46-yard line. Shotgun look for the first time. Mayfield, chest high snap, and the play is whistled dead.
Ball start. Offense number 78. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
Rare error by a all-pro offensive tackle, Tristan Wirfs. Having a little trouble hearing Ron Torbett, but that'll cost the Buccaneers 5 yards and bring up 2nd down and 15.
But this is really no. You're on the road. It's tough to get behind on a down and distance. 2nd 15 is tough. Especially
against a team that has 14 sacks, 20th in the NFL. 2nd down 15 from the 41-yard line, moving right, no score in the first quarter. Ibuka wide to the left, dropping to throw his first pass. Mayfield's throw, and he airmails it over Ibuka. I don't think Ibuka had made his turn to make the catch, and the ball sailed by his helmet on that far sideline. 3rd down and 15 now.
Yeah, this is a high percentage pass. This is what they need to get Mayfield going on early to be able to get him on rhythm. This time it's just a speed out route about 8 yards, and he just threw it too high.
Sean Tucker was in the backfield on that last snap. Baker Mayfield's first pass attempt sails by the helmet of Emeka Ibuka, who splits wide to the left now, along with Sterling Shepard. Shotgun look, Baker Mayfield, sidecar left, Rashad White. In motion, Ibuka, tight formation. Here's the snap, belt high, pressure coming, and Baker Mayfield will be sacked at the 31-yard line. They send the blitz, and Baker Mayfield was a dead duck as he got the snap.
Yeah, this time, really, they showed zone, but then the safety came up late and blitzed, and Rashad White came across to pick him up, but then they left the linebacker. 44 came free before 99. Chase Young got there to wrap him up.
Chase Young gets credit for the sack. 3 New Orleans Saints defenders had him lassoed in the backfield on the snap of the ball on 3rd down. You know they're coming on 3rd down and long. And we just could not protect Baker Mayfield. In the punt, Riley Dixon gets a belt-high snap and gets a towering punt. Long hang time, fair catch called for and made at the New Orleans Saints 28-yard line. So the Buccaneers force a turnover that could not produce points as a result. Tampa Bay nothing, New Orleans nothing. We're in the first quarter, and the Saints will have the ball for the second time. 8:59 left in the period. This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
The year 1976. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers begin a half-century march toward greatness, conquering 2 championship titles along the way. Soon after, Ford F-Series begins its reign as the best-selling truck in America. For 48 straight years, Ford trucks have kept that win streak alive. Ford F-150, the official truck of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. See your local Ford dealer today.
Are you one of the 48 million Americans experiencing hearing difficulties? It could be as simple as earwax blockage. At Audibel, our hearing care professionals use state-of-the-art cameras to examine your ears, and you can see the results on a large screen. If earwax is the issue, we'll remove it at no charge. Don't let earwax or hearing loss hold you back. Schedule your free comprehensive hearing test today by calling one of Audibel's 26 area locations. Audibel, better hearing through professional care.
Crew, Frito-Lay wants you to follow the map to the end zone. Follow the treasure map at participating public supermarket locations and find amazing Bucs experiences along the way. Pick up your game day essentials and enter for a chance to win a trip to San Francisco for Super Bowl 55. Fly away to Miami. Wear your creamsicle to Thursday Night Football in Tampa and much more. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. Sweepstakes begins 8/4/25 and ends 1/4/26. Multiple entry deadlines apply. Must be 18 or older. Participation subject to eligibility restrictions. Official rules available at FritoLayGameSweeps.com/Bucs.
You can live in a place that's more than a neighborhood. It's a city in the making. Welcome to Angeline, where new homes, nature-inspired living, and thoughtful design are coming together in the heart of Pasco County. With trails to explore, innovative schools, and homes from the 300s, Angeline is more than a neighborhood. It's a lifestyle designed to grow with you. Stop by our Welcome Center or visit AngelineFL.com. Be part of what's next at the Angeline community.
This is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the New Orleans Saints on 98 Rock. 98 Rock.
Well, the Buccaneers surrender a sack on our first possession of today's game. The New Orleans Saints will have the football for the second time. They won the toss, wanted the football. Rattler fumbled on his first carry of the game after they had secured a couple of first downs. They start from their own 28-yard line on their second possession, moving left. Belt high snap. Rattler running to his right, still rolling to his right. Throws a pass upfield. It is incomplete.
That's complete, but only for 3 yards.
Oh, okay.
Rattler had to roll out to the right.
Catch.
Yes, you roll out to the right side, and he was looking down the field. It was well covered. Thought Rattler was going to run it, but he was able to find Olave coming back to him for a gain of 3.
Spencer Rattler has completed 67% of his passes, and this is his second year as a New Orleans Saint, his first full year as the regular starter. Looking for his second career victory. Shotgun look, second down 7, hand the ball off, and Kamara runs to the left and is dropped right as he crosses the 35-yard line. He is short of a first down by maybe 2.5 yards, and that will bring up third down. Tampa Bay Buccaneers in all white uniforms. The Saints in black and old gold. They move to our left, face third down and 2. Quick snap, rolling to the right. Rattler's going to get the first down by 1.5 yards. He's brought down just short of the chalk at the New Orleans Saints 40-yard line.
Yeah, he barely made it. So this was similar, just a fake run, and he rolled out to his right, saw it was open, and dove for the first down between 3 of the Bucs defenders.
Finished his college career at South Carolina. Shane Beamer was his quarterback coach at Oklahoma, and he transferred with Beamer as the head coach at South Carolina. And had a heck of a senior year, was the most valuable player in the Senior Bowl, drafted in the 5th round by the New Orleans Saints, and he just earned a first down. As they measured and give him the first down at the 38, he'll hand the ball off, running to the right. Kamara, he's going to be snagged, and he fights through a tackle, and it's dropped at the 40-yard line. Levante David was there first and held on for dear life. Kamara is a tough out when he runs the football. It's hard to believe this is his 9th year in the National Football League. He was Rookie of the Year in the NFL in 2017 when he began his career here in the gold and black of the New Orleans Saints. Second down and 9. A minimal gain on that carry to the right by Kamara. Shotgun look, Kamara on the left hip of quarterback Spencer Rattler. 2 receivers to his left, dropping to throw. He's going to draw a play, sagged by the ankles and dropped as he gets it back across the line of scrimmage to the 40-yard line. And Anthony Nelson has his second tackle of the game of quarterback Spencer Rattler. Third down.
Yeah, and Rattler wanted to run. He saw it open up in front of him, and Anthony Nelson, good heads-up play, folded back inside and was able to get on his legs before he got in the open field to make it 3rd and 9.
3rd down and 8, 3rd down and long. See if Todd Bowles will send the linebackers after him, maybe a blitzing defensive back. Shotgun look again. Rattler checks his receivers to the left. 3 of them, takes the snap, belt high, looking to his right, flushed out of the pocket, throws upfield. It is a caught ball, first down at the 48-yard line. Does he get the first down? I think so. They will move the chains just across the mark to make a nice catch and
again,
run.
Rattler got outside the pocket. He was able to break contain, bought some extra time, and he had an open receiver against his own defense coming across the field, and Shaheed was able to reach out and get the first down.
Rashad Shaheed out of Weber State, an all-pro special teams player in 2023, super quick. Made that catch and got the first down at the 49-yard line, the Saints 49. Shifter running a wide receiver in motion, coming back to the left, pressure coming. Rattler throws it back, caught ball at the Buccaneer 40-yard line. And Spencer Rattler has been red hot throwing the football.
This is Juwan Johnson, the tight end, and they set up the wide receiver screen to the left. A little bit of a pump fake by Rattler. And then Juwan Johnson was blocking at first and released late over the ball, and Winfield Jr.'s got to have to make the tackle.
6'4", 233-pound tight end Juwan Johnson, a wide receiver in college. He's got wide receiver speed and makes a nice catch. And the Saints, for the second time in today's game, are in Buccaneer territory at the Tampa Bay 41-yard line. Moving right to left, Olave in motion to the right, pressure coming. Spencer Rattler throws the pass, and it's caught at the 40-yard line. So a gain of maybe 2. As the catch is thrown a little bit low, and a nice job by Devin Neal, to hang on to that football thrown low. Second down and 9.
Yeah, Rattler was going to his check down. He was trying to get down the field, but he started to get some pressure. So he threw it to Neal underneath, and Levante David was there to make the tackle.
Well, the Buccaneers have put pressure on Spencer Rattler, but have been unable to sack the second-year quarterback out of South Carolina. One back set now, and Rattler under center for the first time. He's been working out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. Play action fake. Dropping to throw. Under big pressure. Under pressure. Flushed out. He's snagged. He is dropped in the backfield. Quarterback sack. Buccaneers.
Savassier Dennis.
Was it Vita Vea that flushed him out of the pocket?
It was Logan Hall that ran right up the middle, forced Rattler to his left, and then Savassier Dennis came around and was able to make a nice tackle. Rattler was trying to elude him.
Yeah, your Buccaneer defense delivered a big play, so now Little Caesars is delivering an offer to you. Order any pizza on the Little Caesars app for the next 2 days and redeem a free cheese or pepperoni pizza, promo code LCBucks. That's LCBucks. Order on the app, Little Caesars. 3rd down and 18, dropping to throw. Rattler under pressure. Throws the ball upfield. It is a caught ball at the Buccaneer 43-yard line, but well short of the first down yardage needed. They needed to reach the Buccaneer 30-yard line. And that time under big pressure again. Good pass rush by the Buccaneers. We have 1 sack.
Yeah, that was well done. The last few plays, much better pressure on Rattler. They just got to try to keep him in the pocket like they did on that one to be able to get him on the ground.
Gets the first sack of the game, puts him deep in a hole, way behind the chains. And on 4th down, they will punt the ball. First punt of the game by the New Orleans Saints. Good snap. And rookie punter Kai Kroger puts it in the air, and a fair catch signal for and made at the 7-yard line by Cam Johnson. My goodness, that ball hung in the air a long time, and Johnson waving for the fair catch. Accepts it inside the 10-yard line, where the Bucs will be in a hole for our second possession of the game. This break of the action brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance. Whether you're on or off the field, Auto Owners Insurance and OD Horn Insurance have tailored insurance policies to meet your family's needs. That's simple human sense. Nothing, first quarter. Let's take a timeout.
Doug. Here we have the Limu Emu in its natural habitat, helping people customize their car insurance and save hundreds with Liberty Mutual. Fascinating. It's accompanied by his natural ally, Doug.
Limu, is that guy with the binoculars watching us?
Cut the camera. They see us.
Only pay for what you need at libertymutual.com.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Savings vary. Underwritten by Liberty Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates. Excludes Massachusetts.
Potatoes boiled, drained, and ready to mash. You could go the classic route. Butter, splash of milk. But you swirl in a spoonful of Philadelphia cream cheese and turn those mashed potatoes into something creamier and dreamier. Side dish? Nah.
So good.
That bowl of spuds is the main character. You don't follow a recipe, you Philly it whenever you Philly like it. Philadelphia cream cheese.
You know that Big Bargain detergent jug is 80% water, right? It doesn't clean as well.
80% water? I thought I was getting a better deal because it's so big.
If you want a better clean, Tide Pods are only 12% water. The rest is pure, concentrated cleaning ingredients.
Oh, let me make an announcement.
Attention shoppers, if you want a real deal, try Tide Pods.
Stop paying for watered-down detergents. Pay for clean. If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Pods. Water content based on the leading bargain liquid detergent.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance supervisor at a manufacturing facility, he knows keeping the line up and running is a top priority. That's why he chooses Grainger. Because when a drive belt gets damaged, Grainger makes it easy to find the exact specs for the replacement product he needs. And next-day delivery helps ensure he'll have everything in place and running like clockwork. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
2:42 to go here in the opening period. Nice job by the Buccaneers to play bend but don't break. Savassier Dennis gets the sack. Now you're backed up at your own 7-yard line. And guys, at field level, we saw that opening pass from Baker Mayfield sail over Emeka Egbuka. Let's see if they can get him something here to get him comfortable. A pass or two to get him in a groove as we go back up to Mean Gene.
A very loud venue, the Caesars Superdome. Bucs start at the 8-yard line. Moving to our right, no score in the first quarter. Baker Mayfield under center, Graham Barton. Running back is Rashad White. He stands at the Buccaneer 1-yard line. In motion, tight motion, hand the ball off. Rashad White wiggles his way out to the 10, maybe the 11-yard line. Between the hash marks, and the Buccaneers will face second down and 7. They'll give him progress to the 11-yard, just shy of the 11-yard line. Tampa Bay Buccaneers got 1 first down on our first possession, but that was it. Rashad White, a couple of nice carries to get that first possession moving. And the Buccaneers surrender a quarterback sack. Both teams have a quarterback sack of the game so far. 2:12 to go in the first quarter. At the Superdome in New Orleans, Bucs moving to our right. Shotgun look, Baker Mayfield yet to complete a pass, 0 for 1. Steady diet of Rashad White in the gun. Takes the belt high snap. Looks to his left. Fires a caught ball at the left side. 15 to the 20-yard line. First down. As Rashad White takes that catch and knows where that marker is, and he lunged ahead to find the chalk.
He took a pretty good shot. Slow getting up. It's going off to the sideline, but good job by Baker. He was looking down the field, and Rashad White was his check down, so he was able to redirect, throw an accurate pass to give Rashad White an opportunity to get the first down.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers using 2 tight ends now, Cade Otton and Payne Durham, and 2 wide receivers, Emeka Egbuka wide to the left. And to the right, Tez Johnson. Tight motion by a tight end, running to the left. Sean Tucker outside the numbers, 20-25 to the 30-yard line. Great run by Sean Tucker. Do they give him a 10-yard gain and a first down? Depends on the spot of the ball. I thought he lunged to the 30-yard line, but the official on the far side is going to say it's a 9-yard gain. So short of the first down marker. Good effort by Sean Tucker. He had a career game against New Orleans in this same building a year ago, 136 yards rushing. Scored a rushing touchdown and a receiving touchdown against the Saints. Tampa Bay Buccaneers trying to march on the Saints now under center. Baker Mayfield hands the ball off, and Sean Tucker will get the yard and 1 more out to the 31-yard line. So the Buccaneers' second first down. Remember, this drive began 4 plays ago at our own 7-yard line. The Bucs have a little breathing room now at the 31. No score first quarter.
Yeah, good run by Tucker. He got hit in the backfield, but was able to keep his feet moving to pick up that first down.
2 receivers to the left, including Ryan Miller. And Payne Durham comes in motion to the right to join up with Cade Otton and Cameron Johnson in motion. Here's movement across the line of scrimmage. Cameron Johnson went in tight motion from right to left. And a guy in a gold helmet jumped the gun. It's going to be offsides on New Orleans, I would think.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense, number 98. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
And the Buccaneers get a free 5 yards and will face second down, or first down and 5 now.
Yeah, really a good job. Bringing up Cam Johnson in motion, and normally they snap it when the receiver's right behind the quarterback, but it was extended. Number 98, Bullard, was trying to time the snap, and they got him.
Both teams have 1 penalty for 5 yards. Encroachment and not offside, and that will take us to the end of the first quarter. After 1 quarter of play in New Orleans, no score, 0-0, Bucs and Saints. This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
Ah, the sweet sounds of the season.
Are you ready, Tampa Bay? This is our house. Let's do this.
It's football season, and the Bucs are working hard to defend the Bay, but not without the most accurate weather forecast from News Channel 8. And Tristan Wirfs agrees.
I trust Max Defender 8.
Trust the forecast the Bucs trust. So we're all ready for the sweetest sound of the season.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay!
Max Defender 8 on News Channel 8, your official Bucs station.
Go Bucs! Go Bucs! Go Bucs! Go Buford! Go Bucs! Go Bucs! Go Bucs! Go Buford!
Now you can cheer for both because of the Bucs win. Checkers will give you a free Big Buford combo when you purchase one at regular price. Just download the Checkers and Rallies app now. Combo includes medium fries and medium soft drink. Valid at participating Tampa area locations only while supplies last. Offer may not be available via third-party delivery services. Offer available exclusively via the Checkers and Rallies app.
Massey Services is as the exclusive pest prevention partner. Massey Services and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are. Do you mind? Yarg. Massey Services is proud to be the exclusive pest prevention partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You may fire the cannons. Schedule your free inspection today at MasseyServices.com. Massey Services. Expect more and get it.
The year 1976. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers begin a half-century march toward greatness. conquering 2 championship titles along the way. Soon after, Ford F-Series begins its reign as the best-selling truck in America. For 48 straight years, Ford trucks have kept that win streak alive. Ford F-150, the official truck of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. See your local Ford dealer today.
This is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the New Orleans Saints on 98 Rock. 98 Rock.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers have the football as we head into the second quarter. First snap of the second period from our 35-yard line column. Moving left, Baker Mayfield play action fake, rolls to his right, throws it too low for BUCCA to make the catch. He was under a lot of heat. They just got rid of the ball. He had a guy in a light uniform, and he threw it right at his feet to avoid any chance of a turnover. But remember the 5-yard penalty. It was first down and 5, and so you had it down to waste if there's such a thing.
Yeah, and it's a good throwaway. I mean, you're first and 5, and they try to run a bootleg, but Mayfield wasn't able to break contain outside of Granderson, who did a good job of keeping his responsibility. So he had to throw it really away because BUCCA was covered.
Well, Baker's completed just one pass, 1 of 3. See if he throws here on second down and 5 from the 36-yard line. Good snap, helmet high, pass upfield, caught ball at the 39-yard line, and what a big tackle. Spinning a tight end around like Cade. Cade's not a small guy like a receiver, and he was given a ride and tackled short of the first down marker, facing third down and 1. Or third down and almost 2.
Yeah, it's third and almost 2. And it's just like a little 5-yard out to Cade Otten, hoping he was going to be able to break a tackle. But really a good job by Reed, number 21, the safety, getting a hold of Cade Otten and not letting him go.
Justin Reed, a veteran safety, makes a sure-handed tackle and really spun around Cade Otten. Third down and almost 2. Bucks need to reach the 41-yard line. Hand the ball off and running to the left. The flag has been thrown late from the backfield.
Yeah, well, hopefully
I don't know if he got the first down.
We'll have to see.
The run did not get the first down and stopped short trying to test that left guard behind Ben Bredesen. The officials sorted out.
Holding by the defense, number 92. A 5-yard penalty was added to the end of the play. Going for an automatic first down.
Well, Devon Godshaw.
Yeah, and they call that a defensive lineman. If you're getting double teamed, one of those offensive linemen are trying to get off to the linebacker. So the defensive lineman sometimes in these situations will hang on to the offensive lineman so they can't get to the linebacker who's trying to make the tackle. And usually that referee Wade Deep is the guy that keeps an eye on that stuff and threw the flag.
That was the back judge that threw the flag. And it's defensive holding on the Saints. Their second penalty on this defensive effort here early in the second quarter. No score, and the Buccaneers began this drive at our 7-yard line. Get a fresh set of downs now at the Buccaneer 45-yard line, moving left. Rashad White, sidecar right, quick outlet pass, a screen pass play, set up a nice block to the right side across the 50 to the 48-yard line. Sterling Shepard. Boy, got a nice block over there. Set up sort of a wide receiver screen play to the right side of the ball. We haven't seen a wide receiver screen in a while.
I was talking off the air that we need some more of the quick wide receiver screen, the running back screen, the misdirection stuff. Nice job, BUCCA getting the initial block, and then the offensive linemen were able to get out there and contribute for second and third here. Or second and 3.
Buccaneers moving left now in New Orleans Saints territory for the first time in the game. On this, our second possession on offense. Shotgun look, Baker Mayfield. Sidecar right, hands the ball up. And there's a nice run by design across the 45 to near the 43-yard line. And that will be another Buccaneer first down.
Yeah, good run by, and again, I like the creativity. This is the stuff where the Bucs offense got away from last week. You got Cade Otten in the backfield, and you have Rashad White. Cade Otten goes left, and then Rashad comes back, or right, and then Rashad comes back to the left with the lead blocker. It slows the linebackers down, gives the offensive lineman an opportunity to get to the second level.
Buccaneers on the move now inside Saints territory of the New Orleans Saints 42-yard line, moving left, fresh set of downs. Pistol formation now. And the ball to Rashad White. Follows blockers to his left and is snagged by the ankles and dropped after a minimal gain, maybe a yard, running to his left.
Yeah, this was going to be a bigger play. He had an offensive lineman. It was like a little draw with a lead block. And really just a great job on defense. Stepping up there, it was Pete Warner, number 20, who made a tackle, and he was a guy that should have been blocked.
Their second best tackler, Pete Warner, in his 5th year out of South Dakota State. The Buccaneers move right to left, face second down and 9 at the 41-yard line of the Saints. Motion outside the numbers, pass to there's a caught ball by Tez Johnson. A stiff arm knocked out of bounds at the 40-yard line, maybe the 39. So a gain of maybe one more, maybe a yard and a half, and that will bring up third down and long. And on third down and long earlier in this game, they sent 3 after Baker Mayfield, and he was sacked for the first time.
Right.
See if they're coming after him again.
Oh, yeah, I would imagine they're going to blitz him just like they did the first time until the Bucs show that they can either pick it up or hurt him on a play down the field.
Third down and 8. Buccaneers need to reach the New Orleans Saints 32-yard line. Shotgun look. Baker Mayfield awaits the snap from Graham Barton. Takes the snap chest high, dropping the throw, protection, throws it past the right side. Caught ball wide open, 25 to the 20, outside the numbers to the 16-yard line. Emeka Egbuka.
Yeah, there's a flag down. I think it's going to be holding on the defense, or it'll go contact, but hopefully it'll stand.
Oh, nice catch. Egbuka was wide open on that far sideline.
Yeah, they went to a zone. It was just a deep out route, and Mayfield had good amount of time, and he was able to deliver a strike.
Defense number 4. Penalty is declined. He's over the play. First down.
Well, the Bucs are now in the Verizon red zone for the first time today. Verizon, the official 5G network of the Buccaneers. Kool-Aid McKinstry is guilty of defensive holding, but the play will stand. The Buccaneers get the first big play of the game. A nice throw from Baker Mayfield, who has now completed his last 4 passes in a row. He's 5 for 7.
This was a nice, accurate pass. Again, good time in the pocket. It's a deep out route, so Egbuka was over top of the corner, but under the safety.
Twin receivers to the left of Baker Mayfield. Shotgun formation. Egbuka wide to the right. Hands the ball off, and Sean Tucker finds Daylight inside the 10. Spins to the 3, to the 1. Is he in, Mr. Ref? I think he's going to be down about a yard shy
and they should
of the goal
get right
line.
to the line of scrimmage, immediately get on the ball and run it straight ahead.
Yeah, quick hitter, and Sean Tucker with a couple of impressive runs in a building that he set a career best in a little more than a year ago. Tampa Bay Buccaneers knock on the door for the first time. A team has a chance to punch in points.
Yeah, this is just a spread, just like a zone blocked coming across the formation. Tucker finding a hole, gets vertical, and almost got in.
That's our 7th first down. First down and goal from less than a yard away. Hand the ball off, running left and slammed at the 1-yard line. Still fighting for the end zone. Did he get in? The officials are going to say there's a penalty flag thrown on the far side of the field, and he is short of the goal line. See if the penalty is going to be on.
Looks like it's going to be somebody lined up in the neutral zone.
Going to be on the Saints again, at least.
Outside. Defense number 96 lined up in the neutral zone. Penalty is half the distance to the goal. Repeat first down.
Well, you're not going to get about 7 inches on the penalty, but the Buccaneers with 7 big first downs and knocking on the Saints' door. So it's first down and goal from a half-yard away. See if the Buccaneers can punch it in. Remember, we won the first quarter, lost the second quarter, then won the second half a week ago. Rashad White, the running back, tied in motion. White goes over the left to the right. He's knocked backwards, did not get in. He started to run to the left of Graham Barton and then cut right back to the right, was hammered as he reached just inside where the ball was previously spotted. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, nothing. New Orleans Saints, nothing. We are early in the second quarter.
But you let the Saints come in with their jumbo personnel. Like when you get down to the 1, you got to get right on that ball, run the same play again, and just get it in the end zone before the defense can gear up, bring in their big guys, and get ready for you.
Tied into the right. In motion now. Payne Durham, hand the ball off, and Rashad White is hit in the backfield, and he does not get close. He lost a yard perhaps. So that'll bring up third down and goal.
Yeah, they're backing them up. Again, they're doing a good job the Saints defensive front, taking the legs out of the offensive linemen, making a big pile of bodies, and this is where you miss the agility of Bucky Irving.
Well, the Saints have given up 6 rushing touchdowns on the season. The Buccaneers have just 5 rushing touchdowns. Can we punch it in? Third down. Goal from a full yard away now. Graham Barton right at the 1-yard line. Tight end in motion, hand the ball off. Up the gut goes Rachaad White. He is close. Did he get in? I don't know. Trying to scrum and get it in, and the Buccaneers are stopped on third down and goal.
Yeah, again, they came back with more of a counter this time, and they were pulling a tight end. When you get down the goal line, you don't pull offensive linemen. It's too difficult because of penetration, but they pulled the tight end around, and it looked like Rachaad had a shot, but never made it to the end zone.
Let's see what offensive coordinator Josh Lazar dials up now. His team facing 4th down and 1. Tampa Bay Buccaneers have converted 5 of 10 fourth downs. You need a full yard to score from the near side hash. One back set, Sean Tucker. Here's the snap. Tucker takes the handoff, and he's going to be stood up, and he did not get in. The Buccaneers have had frustrations in red zone possessions all season long. We're now 10 of 21 scoring touchdowns inside the red zone. And boy, we have 3 shots from a yard away and can't get it in. 5 shots, I beg your pardon.
Remember, because they lined up offside, so they stopped them 4 times plus the penalty. 5 times they got stopped.
Halfway through the second quarter, Tampa Bay nothing, New Orleans nothing. Let's take a timeout.
Ugh, my phone takes such bad pics.
Girl, you gotta update that phone.
I can't afford a new one.
My hot tip, go to Metro. The iPhone 13 is on them.
Wait, Metro's got it covered?
Yeah, and iPhone 13 has a dual camera system. So bye-bye bad pics.
Ooh, my profile pics are about to be on point.
Get iPhone 13 on us when you join. Only at Metro by T-Mobile.
With virtual MasterCard after 3rd month, bring your number and ID to a $50 plan with AutoPay. $55 first month.
Potatoes boiled, drained, and ready to mash. You could go the classic route. Butter, splash of milk. But you swirl in a spoonful of Philadelphia cream cheese and turn those mashed potatoes into something creamier and dreamier. Side dish? Nah.
So good.
That bowl of spuds is the main character. You don't follow a recipe, you Philly it whenever you Philly like it. Philadelphia cream cheese.
This is the NFL Scoreboard. Brought to you by Hard Rock Bet, the official sportsbook partner of your Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Checking the other late game action, the Broncos lead the Cowboys after 7-3 during the first quarter, with the Colts leading the Titans 3-0. Then tonight, got the Packers at the Steelers. Earlier today, the Falcons got clobbered by the Dolphins 34-10 in Atlanta. The Jets get their first win of the season, 39-38 over the Bengals. Patriots win again, beat the Browns 32-13. Eagles take care of the Giants 38-20. And the Buffalo Bills were all over the Carolina Panthers 40-9. Ravens beat the Bears 30-16. Texans over the Niners 26-15. And then tomorrow night, you've got the Commanders at the Kansas City Chiefs. Let's get you back to Atlanta. Here is Gene Deckerhart.
Well, the Bucs host the Arizona Cardinals on Sunday, November 9th. Presented by Geico. Close out Thanksgiving weekend with your family at Raymond James Stadium. Limited tickets remain. Head to Buccaneers.com/tickets today. Well, the Buccaneers began that last possession at our 7-yard line. 7 first downs, and we get to the 1 and have it first down and goal, and could not punch it in. And the Saints will take over at their own 1-yard line. 3, 4, 5 slams at the line of scrimmage and could not get a yard. And the Buccaneer defense back on the field now. We're midway through the second quarter. 7:23 left until halftime. And the Saints from their own 1-yard line, and there was movement of the line of scrimmage. I think somebody in black and gold moved.
Ball start?
Yeah.
Offense number 70.
TJ, you got to, what happened on that goal line?
Mean Gene, I thought on the first play with the offsides that Sean Tucker was in. It would have had to have been a Todd Bowles challenge, but I was right on the line. He didn't get in, and then you just credit the Saints for the stuffing of those next 4 runs.
First down and 10.5, perhaps. The ball is between the 1 and the goal line now. As the Saints move to our right, dropping for the own zone. Rattler gets the pass away, caught by Kamara, and he's going to be snagged right at the 10-yard line. But boy, after contact, another 2, maybe 3 yards by Kamara, and he gets it to the 10-yard line where they will face 2nd down and 1.
And Kamara was just a check down, and I think the Bucs were banking on the fact that he was going to stay in and not go out. So he dropped into a zone, and Rattler was able to just drop it down, and Levante David made the tackle, but got dragged a couple of yards.
Yeah, Levante hitting first, but he bounced off of that tackle and got it to the 10-yard line. 2nd down, a long 1. They move right, shotgun look, hand the ball. Play action fake, Rattler throws a pass upfield. It is batted down.
Intercepted.
Intercepted, picked off with a touchdown for the Buccaneers.
It's Anthony Nelson. So Anthony Nelson
with a forced fumble and a pick 6.
So he's chipping the tight end, and Rattler rolls out to the right.
The far side of the field.
Illegal formation. Offense number 71 was not lined up on the line of scrimmage. That penalty is declined. We've over the plays.
Okay, this is a tremendous highlight play. So Anthony Nelson was rerouting the tight end, and when Rattler came out, he came up to rush him, and he was able to tip the ball in the air, catch it, break a tackle from Rattler, and get in the end zone.
Anthony Nelson is the tallest Buccaneer on the roster at 6'7", and he swatted that ball out of the air and picked it off at the 2-yard line. Did a little pirouette, held the ball high, and crossed the end zone, something our offense could not do. How about defensive points? Second pick 6 of the season now. Anthony Nelson has joined Jamel Dean with a interception return for a touchdown, albeit that was a 2-yard return. Point after try is important. We lead 6-0 for the first time. A team has scored in this ballgame. The point after Chase McLaughlin is good. And say, Bucs fans, the Bucs scored, so you score free PDQ tenders tomorrow. Order online or via the My PDQ app to receive free tenders with the purchase, 3 free tenders with the purchase of any combo meal just by using code BUCKS at checkout, BUCS. Visit eatpdq.com for full details. 7-0 Bucs. Second quarter, halfway through. Let's take a timeout.
The recipe said just tomato sauce. But you're not here for just anything. You're here to make dinner hit. So you grab the Philadelphia cream cheese. And suddenly, you have a silky tomato cream sauce that's straight up perfection. And you're not the only one who thinks so. Hashtag DinnerFlex. You don't follow a recipe, you Philly it whenever you Philly like it. Philadelphia cream cheese.
Back pain and stiffness made mornings rough.
Pain made it tough to sleep until I started Cosentix.
Cosentix secukinumab is the #1 prescribed treatment for adults that targets IL-17A, a molecule that may play a role in inflammation that contributes to ankylosing spondyloarthritis or non-radiographic axial spondyloarthritis, 2 types of inflammatory arthritis of the spine. Don't use if you're allergic to Cosentix. Before starting, get checked for tuberculosis. An increased risk of infections and lowered ability to fight them may occur, like tuberculosis or other serious bacterial, fungal, or viral infections. Some are fatal. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms like fevers, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or cough, had a vaccine or plan to, or if inflammatory bowel disease symptoms develop or worsen. Serious allergic reactions and severe eczema-like skin reactions may occur. Learn more at 1-844-COSENTIX or Cosentix.com. Ask your doctor about Cosentix.
I got real relief with Cosentix.
If you're an adult struggling with obesity, if you've struggled for years and years, you are not alone. But Zepbound Tirzepatide is changing what's possible when it comes to weight loss, along with diet and exercise. Proven to help lose weight and keep it off, Zepbound is a prescription medicine for adults with obesity or some adults with overweight who also have weight-related medical problems. Zepbound should be used with a reduced calorie diet and increased physical activity. Zepbound injection is approved as a 2.5, 5, 7.5, 10, 12.5, or 15 milligrams per 0.5 milliliters in single-dose pen or single-dose vial. Don't use with other tirzepatide-containing products or any GLP-1 receptor agonist medicines. It is not known if Zepbound can be used in children.
Don't take Zepbound if allergic to it, or if you or someone in your family had medullary thyroid cancer or multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Tell your doctor if you get a lump or swelling in your neck. Stop Zepbound and call your doctor if you have severe stomach pain or a serious allergic reaction. Severe side effects may include inflamed pancreas or gallbladder problems. Tell your doctor if you experience vision changes, depression, or suicidal thoughts before scheduled procedures with anesthesia. If you're nursing, pregnant, plan to be, or taking birth control pills. Taking Zepbound with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar. Side effects include nausea, diarrhea, and vomiting, which can cause dehydration and worsen kidney problems.
Discover the weight loss you could be bound for. Ask your healthcare provider about Zepbound or call 1-800-545-5979. Explore savings options regardless of insurance status at saveonzepbound.com. Terms and conditions apply.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers 7, New Orleans Saints nothing. First career interception by Anthony Nelson. He has a forced fumble. That was on the very first possession by the Saints today. And now he has a pick six. His first career touchdown as well. I'm going to assume it's his first career interception. And Anthony Nelson has come up large in this game where the offense really has not been able to get anything going.
Yeah, really nice job. They showed the replay. Anthony Nelson just reached up. Again, he's 6'6", 6'7". He's able to stop that ball dead in the air. And it just comes down, and he's able to stiff arm Rattler to break the tackle.
Yeah, Nelson making just his 19th career start. It's his first career interception. Here is the kickoff. Will be returned from the near sideline, and Neal is spun around and dropped as he reaches the 20-yard line. T.J. Reeves on the sideline. Our defense goes to work. Huh?
Hey, Mean Gene, I don't know what else is going on around the NFL defensively. How about an early candidate for NFC Defensive Player of the Week with a hat trick so far? Anthony Nelson, forced fumble, sack. And remember, he's a former basketball player, too. Tip it to yourself, Mean Gene, like a rebound. Catch it, and it's a pick six.
Well, the New Orleans Saints get a nice return from Neal out to the 20-yard line where they will start their fourth possession of the game. Tampa Bay Buccaneers lead 7-0. Saints move left to right at the Superdome. Here's the snap, toss pitch to the left side. They'll try to run Neal, and he's going to get across the 23 to near the 24-yard line. He may have been down at the 23-yard line. That's where they'll spot it. That'll bring up second down. Tampa Bay Buccaneers get a pick six from Anthony Nelson. He has had some big plays over the last several months. Remember the forced fumble in overtime when the Carolina Panthers were moving in for what would have been the winning points?
I just read a stat. He's the first player in NFL history to have a sack, interception, and
a touch,
and a forced fumble, and a touchdown on the same game.
Yeah, well, that's been the story. And like TJ said, is there another candidate for NFL defensive players? A snap on second down, dropping, flushed out of the pocket. Rattler throws the ball downfield, and it is a caught ball at the 50-yard line, thrown high. And Olave goes climbing a ladder and makes the catch right in front of the Saints bench at the Buccaneer 49-yard line.
And this is a product of not getting any pressure on the quarterback. You know, you have guys that are, there, but Rattler is able to get out to his right, buy extra time, and it's tough for those defensive backs to stay with these guys for that long.
Well, Olave makes a leaping catch. Here's the first down snap from the Buck 49. Rattler's throw is down the near sideline. It is out of bounds, incomplete. An official took his hat off, so that means the receiver stepped out of bounds before he made the catch. It would have been negated. You can't go out of bounds and then touch the ball first. It's the second down and 10. Spencer Rattler and the New Orleans Saints are moving left to right here at the Superdome, trailing for the first time now 7-0. Olave's second catch of the game just a moment ago. And Spencer Rattler has completed 9 of 11 pass attempts. Second down, 10. Dropping to hand the ball off, running to the left, and there's not much running room. Good play by the Buccaneers secondary. Coming up to make the tackle. It was trying to go Parrish, the rookie.
Trying to go to that wide receiver screen again, and it was well played. Parrish played for his outside hip, forced him back inside. Actually, it was Morrison that forced him back inside to Parrish.
Two rookies collaborate to make a nice play defensively. That brings up third down and a long 8, third down and a short 9. They need to reach the Buccaneer 39-yard line on third down and long. Here's the snap out of the gun, dropping Rattler, gets the pass of the swing pass to the near side. A catch made and not very much yardage down the right side outside the numbers. Catch and then run after the catch will get maybe 3 yards, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Yeah. Looks like the offense is going to stay out there, but nice job. Last week, you saw the Bucs got caught on this play. It's just a swing route out of the backfield to Neal, and there's 2 defenders there, but this time it looked like McCollum stayed on the outside hip, and I think it was Parrish that stayed on the inside hip and did not let the runner around him.
Kai Kroger will punt for the second time in the game. Buccaneers stop him at midfield. Here's Kroger's right-footed kick. Coming down around the 10-yard line, now about the 12, signaling for a fair catch. Cameron Johnson makes the catch. And the Buccaneers will have the ball For the third time, we lead 7-0 thanks to an Anthony Nelson pick six from the 2-yard line. This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
You got to make pain, walk the plank. That's right, the Joint Chiropractic. That's the official chiropractor of the Buccaneers. I love them. They got 24 locations, open 7 days a week, no appointments needed. Visits are 5 to 10 minutes. $29 new patient special consultation, exam, and adjustment. That's thejoint.com. And if you think aches and pains are just part of getting older, you need to go to thejoint.com. Because it's not. You don't have to feel bad anymore. You don't. Matter of fact, I can't wait for you to start feeling good again. Make pain, walk the plank. With the official chiropractor of the Buccaneers, thejoint.com.
Hey, crew. Hike it into Hooters for all the games this season, where our wings always win. World famous since 1983, with over 14 sauces and rubs to choose. Or try one of our football specials, like 10 buffalo shrimp or 3 tenders, both served with fries for a special price. Wash it down with a Big Daddy mug of Budweiser, Bud Light, or Mick Ultra. During the games, every Tampa Bay area location will be giving away signed Bucs footballs. Hooters, official partner of the Buccaneers. Visit originalhooters.com for more details.
That's you trying to fix the plumbing yourself to save a few bucks. Doing things yourself doesn't always end well. The same goes for insurance. That's why Auto Owners works with local independent agents who tailor coverage to meet your needs and offer discounts for life, home, car, and business insurance. Because sometimes you need a professional to get the job done right. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Odeorn Insurance Agency in Brandon if Auto Owners make sense for you.
The year 1976. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers begin a half-century march toward greatness, conquering 2 championship titles along the way. Soon after, Ford F-Series begins its reign as the best-selling truck in America. For 48 straight years, Ford trucks have kept that win streak alive. Ford F-150, the official truck of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. See your local Ford dealer today.
This is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the New Orleans Saints on 98 Rock. 98 Rock.
3 minutes, 58 seconds to go in the first half. Tampa Bay Buccaneers 7, New Orleans Saints nothing. And the Buccaneers have the ball for the third time here in the first half. Tampa Bay Buccaneers have not been able to produce points. Buccaneers get ready to go. Again, a tough place to start a drive. We begin at the 13-yard line, moving left. Mayfield hands the ball off, running to his right. Sean Tucker made a guy miss, gets outside the numbers, snagged right on the boundary to the right side of the field at the 17-yard line. I gotta say he was down to the 60. So a hard-earned 2 yards for Sean Tucker.
Yeah, that's some tough running there on his part. There's nothing on that right side, so he tried to bounce it outside, was able to stiff arm the contain guy, and wound up getting caught as he was coming around the edge by 33 Senker.
Sean Tucker's 5th carry of the game. We had the ball point blank from a yard away, could not punch it in. 5 tries, including a penalty for offside on the Saints. And then on the ensuing possession by the Saints, Anthony Nelson did his thing. An interception for a pick 6. Play action fake. Bayfield throws the ball upfield. Caught ball by Cade Otten, and he's tackled at the 21-yard line, short of the first down marker. They'll say his knee was down at the 20, so the Buccaneers will face 3rd down and 3.
Yeah, but 3rd and 3 is manageable. He was productive on 1st and 2nd down. It's a bootleg pass. Again, Mayfield trying to get outside, but finds Cade Otten, and number 4, McKinstry, is the guy that makes the tackle to prevent the first down.
Baker Mayfield has completed 6 of 8 passes, including his last 5 in a row. 3rd down, a short 3 for a long 2. Bucs need to reach the 23-yard line. The ball just short of the 21, far side hash. To the right of Mayfield is Sean Tucker in motion. Abuka to the right, tight formation, dropping to throw, and a penalty. Flag is thrown, a whistle. They'll stop play. Here's Ron Torbert.
Ball start. Offense number 78. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Well, the Buccaneers could not punch it in. Now you're instead of 3rd down and 2, a long 2, it's going to be 3rd down and 7. And that's the 2nd penalty of the game on the Buccaneers. Both have been false starts.
And both on Tristan Wirfs, which is uncharacteristic.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers again need to reach the 23-yard line. The line of scrimmage is just short of the 16. 3rd down, 7. Shotgun look, Baker Mayfield. Tucker on his right hip. Three receivers to the left. Here's the snap. Mayfield dropping, has a clean pocket. Now it breaks down. He flushed out of the pocket, runs, goes the ball upfield, a diving catch, incomplete at the 25-yard line. I don't know if Mayfield could have run for the first down, but he had three guys in black and gold chasing from behind. And Mayfield throws it too low to be caught by Cade Otten. So the Buccaneers will go 3 and out and have to punt the football away. We lead 7-0 with 1:58 to go in the first half.
Yeah, really, a lot of pressure quick. Mayfield was able to get outside, but wasn't able to connect with Otten.
We have reached the 2-minute warning brought to you by Ford F-150, official truck of the Buccaneers. 7-0 Bucks. Let's take a timeout.
The recipe said just tomato sauce. But you're not here for just anything. You're here to make dinner hit. So you grab the Philadelphia cream cheese. And suddenly, you have a silky tomato cream sauce that's straight up perfection. And you're not the only one who thinks so. Hashtag DinnerFlex. You don't follow a recipe, you Philly it whenever you Philly like it. Philadelphia cream cheese.
That's the sound of James adding long-lasting Gain scent boosters to his laundry this morning. Several hours later, James sniffs the irresistible scent of Gain on his shirt. Gain. Several hours later, James has even caught the attention of his mother-in-law, and she never gives him attention.
Ooh, you smell amazing, James.
Oh, thanks, Mom. I love you, too.
I never said that.
Add Gain scent boosters to your laundry. Add joy to your day.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance supervisor at a manufacturing facility, he knows keeping the line up and running is a top priority. That's why he chooses Grainger. Because when a drive belt gets damaged, Grainger makes it easy to find the exact specs for the replacement product he needs. And next-day delivery helps ensure he'll have everything in place and running like clockwork. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Think Maher Chevy for used cars or trucks. 150 used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Many GM certified. 50 cars under 15 grand. Many under 10 grand. Credit problems? Not at Maher. Maher Chevrolet. US 19, St. Pete. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
This is the soundtrack of the millions undiagnosed with moderate to severe obstructive sleep apnea, or OSA, in adults with obesity. It's a chronic condition where the airway partially or fully collapses during sleep, which may cause breathing interruptions and oxygen deprivation without your knowing. Don't sleep on the symptoms. Talk to your doctor about OSA and learn more at don'tsleeponosa.com. This information is provided by Lilly USA, LLC.
Well, Rashid Shaheed, who is averaging 14 yards of punt return. He's a danger. Already in his young career, been named to the Pro Bowl as a special teams returner. And he stands around the New Orleans Saints 34-yard line. Riley Dixon will be punting from the Buccaneer 1-yard line. He stands at the 1. The line of scrimmage is just across the 15-yard line. Buccaneers could not convert. The penalty hurt. 3rd down and 7. And we'll have to punt the ball again. Riley Dixon gets a chest-high snap, a right foot into it, and a booming punt again. Good punt. Backpedaling to the 27-yard far sideline is Rashid Shaheed. He's tripped up at the 33-yard line. What a great open field tackle.
That was well done.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Josh Hayes did a great job.
One of our top special teams performers out of Lakeland, Florida.
That was an outstanding punt over there on the sideline, which really gave the coverage team an advantage to pin him in.
Riley Dixon's numbers have been improving the last couple of weeks. He's averaging right at 46.5 yards a punt. His net 37.4, and that was an outstanding special teams play by Tampa Bay. Well, the New Orleans Saints will have the ball with 1:48 to go after that dandy punt by Dixon. New Orleans has the ball for the 5th time. They begin at their own 34-yard line, not the 33 where I thought Rashid Shaheed was tackled. From the 34-yard line, moving right, they have all 3 timeouts. 1:48 to go. Shotgun formation, Spencer Rattler with a sidecar right, Kamara. Takes the snap, belt high, throws a slant route. Caught ball at the 45-yard line. Easy. That's a fumble football. Picked up by the Buccaneers down the far sideline. 30, 25, 20. To the 15 is Antoine Winfield Jr. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
All right, so they ran a slant route right here. And first down, it's very common in these situations. Big hit right after the catch was made, the ball's on the ground. They're obviously going to review this to make sure that he didn't hit the ground before the ball came out, but good heads-up play by Winfield, picked it up and ran it in for a touchdown.
Was it Levante David with a forced fumble?
That looks like Diaby with the forced fumble.
With a forced fumble, and they're going to review.
It might have been Jamel Dean. Both of them were there. Might have been Dean from behind that knocked it out. It was Dean, punched it out.
From the replay review, look at the big Jumbotron here at the Superdome. It doesn't look like his knee was down before the ball came out. The ball was already out.
Correct.
When Olave fell down, that would be the third turnover of the game and the second defensive touchdown. Remember, the very first victory the Buccaneers had in franchise, this being our 50th anniversary, was here in New Orleans, and we did not score an offensive touchdown. We had 3 defensive scores in that ball game. And already now, if this stands,
the way that
it's the
offense
second.
is playing today, I mean, they're going to need, the Bucs to. This is being reviewed
in New York. All scoring plays and takeaways are reviewed in New York City. It looked like a fumble to me on the Jumbotron. Ron Torbert's crew still talking it over, but they're waiting for word from New York. A lot of conversation going on there. I don't like that.
I don't either.
Yeah. Ron Torbert, here he is.
Ruling on the field is that the ball was fumbled, recovered by the defense. There was a whistle blown after the defense recovered the ball. It will be the defense's ball at the spot of the recovery.
Oh, my.
First down.
Are we in Detroit? Is this a Monday night?
They never blow a whistle with a fumble. They always let it play out.
Well, let's see. Todd Bowles is beefing with the officials on our side of the field, which is across the way from us. I don't blame him. And on top of that, it's so loud in here, how can you hear a whistle?
Right, exactly. So, great job. Jamel Dean punches it out.
All right, please set the game clock for 1 minute, 44 seconds, please.
Ball's out.
And then recovery, 144. Clock will start on the snap.
And Winfield clearly picks it up. It wasn't, that ball's out on the ground. I don't know how you can blow a whistle.
Well, the fumble is the third takeaway by the Buccaneers. That was Olave that fumbled the ball after making a catch. It looked like an easy picking. I mean, a nice 12, 13-yard pickup, and boom, next thing you know, the ball's on the deck. And the Buccaneers are returning it down that far sideline, and we thought we had a 14-0 lead. However, Ron Torbert's crew says that somebody in his life. T.J. Reeves, did you hear a whistle?
There's no way to hear any kind of a whistle. We didn't see anybody stop on the play, but obviously somebody blew their whistle. Kellen Moore is livid on the other sidelines because he thinks it's incomplete. Todd Bowles is mad over here because he thinks it's a touchdown. So the refs better stay away from both sidelines, Gene. And if you're the Bucs, just go punch this in now. Take it to the Saints and go punch this in after the defense once again gives you a turnover.
Well, the Buccaneers are going to have the ball at the New Orleans Saints 47-yard line. So on the Saints side of midfield, see if the Buccaneers could get a quick score here with a minute 44. We have all three timeouts, and we move right to left in white. Run back set behind Baker Mayfield under center. He takes the snap, feeds the ball to the left. Nice run up the gut by Rachaad White. He slashes back to his right side and reaches the 42-yard line. That's a quick hitter. Gets a quick 5.5 yards. Tampa Bay Buccaneers trying to punch in on another takeaway
right
out
over
of the defense.
Yeah, that one hit right over center. It's a good positive play on first down. You want to make sure you at least get in field goal range here. You want to always get points off turnovers when you get the opportunity, and this is a great chance to get up by another score before you go in the locker room and get the ball first in the second half.
They give Rachaad White a gain of 6, second down at 4 from the Saints' 41-yard line. Shotgun look now, Baker Mayfield. Takes a chest-high snap, looks to his left, looks to his under pressure. He's going to be spun around and sacked. Second sack of the game by the New Orleans Saints. They got there in a hurry, too, didn't they?
They did. Yeah, Baker was trying to work the left side right there, and somebody on the right got beat quick. Rachaad White had to come across the formation, and like number 93 made the sack. Shepard.
Well, Nathan
First
Shepard
charge timeout. New Orleans, 30-second timeout.
gets credit for the quarterback sack. Reed had one earlier. Now Shepard, an outside linebacker, wrapped up Baker Mayfield, spun him around. You think Shepard heard Baker Mayfield's comments about playing the New Orleans Saints? They have put plenty of pressure Last week, the Detroit Lions pressured Baker Mayfield 30 times on his 50 pass attempts.
Yeah,
I can't imagine being pressured 30 times in a ball game. But it happened, and the Bucs will face third down and 13. A short 13. And to keep this drive alive in the closing 57 seconds of the half, the Bucs need to reach the New Orleans Saints 37-yard line. Shotgun look, Mayfield. Sidecar left, Rashad White. 3 receivers to the right. Here's Mayfield dropping protection. Late blitz. Pass knocked away. Fumble football is on the deck. It's recovered by the Saints. With the football, the tackle made at the 45-yard line. Mayfield hit from behind, sacked, and fumbles the ball.
Yeah, Chase Young came up with the ball, started running, and Graham Barton made the tackle. But again, just not enough time. Baker's trying to get the ball down the field. Third long's not a good situation to be in regarding protection, and they sack fumble.
The 10th takeaway of the season, the 6th fumble recovered by the Saints this year. A 7-0 ball game. And the New Orleans Saints are back in business with 47 seconds left in the first half at the Tampa Bay Buccaneer 45-yard line.
And it was Chase Young that made the sack as well. He's the guy that knocked it out of the arms of Mayfield.
Chase Young, a former number 2 overall pick by the Washington Commanders back in 2020. First down, 10. Spencer Rattler, shotgun look. They move right. Want to try to get points on the board before halftime. We lead 7-0. Here's the snap, chest high. Dropping, Rattler throws a dart caught ball at the 40 to the 37-yard line. Tied in, Jawan Johnson. I'll tell you one thing, Rattler throws a dart, doesn't he? He spins the ball.
He throws it hard this time.
This is a 30-second timeout.
It's a little out route, out by the numbers, and he's able to rocket it between Anthony Nelson and the corner.
Rattler has completed 13 of 15 pass attempts. Timeout taken by the Saints. They have 2 left. 1 left, I beg your pardon. And the Buccaneers with a 7-0 lead. Don't squander it here in the closing 42 seconds of the second quarter. Tampa Bay Buccaneers in all white today, red numbers, pewter helmets. The Saints in black uniforms, gold helmets and gold piping and numbers. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right, including a tight end in motion. That's Johnson outside the numbers to the right. Blitz threatened from the side, now dropping to throw. Rattler under pressure. He's hit in the backfield and sacked. We said a corner blitz. Jacob Parrish. And got to him and tripped him up. That'll be a loss and bring up third down and long.
A really nice job. They're bringing the blitz. Rattler's looking to his right. He sees Parrish last second, but Parrish is able to lay out and
third and final charge timeout. New Orleans.
Jacob Parrish, the nickel back. T.J. Reeves, big play by Jacob.
Well, that's huge there in that instance. Again, Gene, for the clarification on Ron Torbert's crew, once the whistle blows, it's supposed to be a dead ball. However, they're not supposed to blow the whistle on a fumble return. So that's obviously going to be a ding against this crew, because the policy is let the play out and then let replay decide it, because once you've called a blown whistle, it's a dead ball, and it becomes big here. It's a 7-point swing for the Buccaneers that you're not up 14-0, Minjin.
Well, the quarterback sacked Jacob Parrish's 2nd sack and his 5th tackle of the game. And he leads the Buccaneers. He's tied with Levante David. It's going to be third down and 10 after the quarterback sack. Spencer Rattler with a sidecar right. Kamara takes the snap chest high, dropping, looking, passes the ball underneath. Caught ball by Kamara. Made a guy miss inside the 30-yard line. He is on the ball. Did he fumble again?
Yep.
Well, the Buccaneers let slippery Kamara get free, and the ball was loose. The officials are saying, wait a minute. It still belongs to New Orleans.
It was recovered by New Orleans, and they clock in here so they can take one shot at it before they got to kick a field goal.
Yeah, Rattler spiked the ball to kill it after the officials gave him the ball and said, play ball. But now there was any potential turn or takeaway. It's reviewed, isn't it?
It is.
And is that what they're discussing now? As the officials discuss this thing, if there was a question, it was a fumble, it has to be reviewed. In the closing 2 minutes, you can't challenge. Neither team can.
Yeah, it looks like the Saints recovered anyway, but Kamara might have been down by contact before that ball came out. We're not getting a good angle to see where the ball is.
There are 11 seconds remaining. Ron Torbert's going to turn on the mic and let us know what Well, maybe. Let us know what replay.
Ball, second down. 11 seconds on the clock. Clock will start on the snap.
New Orleans football, says Ron Torbett. Having trouble hearing referee Torbett in today's ball game, but the ball is spotted at the Buccaneer 30-yard line. It would be about a 47-yard, 48-yard field goal attempt if they do it now. They have no timeouts with 11 seconds left. But Spencer Rattler lines up in the shotgun with Kamara on his right hip, takes a chest-high snap, dropping, gets the pass away, throws it downfield. It is incomplete. Off the back of a Buccaneer defender. There was contact and hand-checking down the near sideline. Crowd wanted a flag for pass interference. None thrown. 6 seconds remain.
Yeah, McCollum.
Here comes the field goal unit.
McCollum is the guy that was in man-to-man coverage, and they were both looking back for the ball. It wound up hitting McCollum in the back. Fans didn't like it. Felt like it should have been a penalty.
If it would have been pass interference, the Saints would have the ball inside the 10-yard line instead of the incomplete pass. And here comes Groupie to attempt a field goal of 48 yards. The ball spotted at the 38-yard line. Groupie has missed 6 field goals this season, but has the range. Here's the kick. It's airborne long enough, and it is good. Just inside the right upright. And they get points off a Buccaneer turnover. A fumble by Baker Mayfield at halftime. It's 7-3, Tampa Bay with a 4-point lead. T.J. Reeves on the sideline. Take it away,
Gene, hang on. It looks like they are going to put a second back on the clock here for the kickoff. And you're hearing Thomas McGahee next to me saying, are you kidding me? The clock was still at 1 when the ball was going through the uprights, Gene. So I think they could have said that's the end of the half, but instead the Saints will get to kick it off here. And just a quick thing again, in the mechanics, it's a replay review under 2 minutes. The Buccaneers thought they got that ball out from Kamara. Again, I didn't get a replay, Dave. You may have seen if Kamara was down, then it's irrelevant. But Servassier Dennis had the ball on the bottom of the pile. So, again, that's where New York would have had to step in while the Saints ran up to clock the ball. So another controversial moment with a potential 4th turnover there, Mean Gene.
Well, the Buccaneers turned it over for the first time in today's ball game. A strip sack by the Saints. Baker Mayfield was hit from behind and from the side and fumbled the ball. Recovered by the Saints, and they get into the field goal range. It appeared that they had turned the ball over. But without a review from New York, the officials let them play on, and that resulted in a field goal with 1 second left. And here will be the kickoff. The Groupie will put a right toe into it, and the Buccaneers will have 2 returners back in the end zone and see what happens with 1 second left. Here's the catch about a yard deep running down the right side hash outside the numbers. It's Sean Tucker dragging a tackler to the boundary across the way, and he's out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Now T.J. Reeves, it's on you, my friend. Get the coach.
All right, the head coach will come to me here in just a second as this one is 7-3 at the half. And, Coach, we're live here. Let's talk first about Anthony Nelson, an incredible first half with a sack, a forced fumble, and a pick 6. Assess what you saw out of that young man.
He played good ball. He's very disciplined. He plays very hard, and he plays very smart, and he made some plays for us.
All right. Again, they announced a whistle blowing on the Winfield play. Any further clarification to you?
No, just an erroneous whistle.
Okay, and then offensively, what must be better to get going in the second half?
We got to protect the quarterback, and we got to stop getting false starts.
Okay, thank you, Coach. At halftime, the Buccaneers lead 7-3. Let's take a timeout.
Potatoes boiled, drained, and ready to mash. You could go the classic route. Butter, splash of milk. But you swirl in a spoonful of Philadelphia cream cheese and turn those mashed potatoes into something creamier and dreamier. Side dish? Nah.
So good.
That bowl of spuds is the main character. You don't follow a recipe, you Philly it whenever you Philly like it. Philadelphia cream cheese.
Think Maher Chevy for used cars or trucks. 150 used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Many GM certified. 50 cars under 15 grand. Many under 10 grand. Credit problems? Not at Maher. Maher Chevrolet. US 19, St. Pete. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why, like you, he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. all so that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRANGER, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Picture this. It's 3 a.m. You have a busy day ahead of you, but you've been up all night scratching unbearably itchy hives. If this sounds familiar, then you know chronic spontaneous urticaria, also called chronic hives, is never just hives. NeverJustHives.com is a space for those who understand that chronic hives is missed work, canceled plans, and isolation. It's here for you because we know how important it is to have the resources you need, and that your doctor recognizes your true struggle. It's never just hives. Make sure your doctor knows that. Learn how at NeverJustHives.com. A message provided by Novartis.
The Morgan & Morgan Halftime Show. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm and the official injury law firm partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now to get you updated with scores from around the NFL, highlights and recap of the first half and a peek at the Buccaneers stats. Here again is your game day host, Ronnie Lane.
Very uneven half of football for your Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They do lead at halftime 7-3 over the Saints. Here's how we got there. The Saints won the toss. They took the ball first, and they turned it over on their first possession, but the Bucs couldn't do anything with it. They get a first down, then they kick it back to the Saints. So we're going to move on to the second quarter, and the Bucs' second possession of the game. The Buccaneers got the ball. They started on the 8 and drove like 97 yards, got to the 1, and could not, believe it or not, get it in from the 1 on 5 tries. The ball goes over on downs to the Saints, and then the Saints get a 9-yard catch and run, and then on 2nd and 1, this happens to the Saints.
Gun look, hand the ball, play action fake, Rattler throws it past the field. It is batted down.
Intercepted,
picked off for the touchdown for the Buccaneers.
Anthony Nelson picked off the pass intended for Foster Moreau, one of the tight ends of the Saints, returned it 4 yards for a touchdown. That's the Falcons' second turnover over the game, on the game, and the Bucs have their lead, getting first blood here with a 7-0 lead over the Saints. The game continues to be strange as the Saints, on their 4th possession of the game, kick it back to the Buccaneers, and then the Bucs get a first down. That's it. There's a false start on Wirfs, his second of the game, very un-Wirfs-like. So they kick it back to the Saints. The Saints take it at the 34 and turn it over again. Jamel Dean forces a fumble on a catch from Rashid Shaheed, 12-yard catch. Jamel Dean forces the fumble. It's recovered by Antoine Winfield. He picks it up and returns it for a touchdown, but a whistle had blown, so the touchdown comes back. And the Buccaneers have the ball at the New Orleans 47, and Baker Mayfield is sacked by Chase Young, and he recovers it. So the Saints get the ball back, and the Saints take it at the Tampa Bay 45. They get a first down, and then they bring in the kicker, Blake Grupe, to kick a 48-yard field goal. He does. And this is where we are at halftime. The Buccaneers 7, the Saints 3.
This is the NFL Scoreboard. Brought to you by Hard Rock Bet, the official sportsbook partner of your Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
There are 2 other late afternoon games. The Broncos lead the Cowboys in Denver 14-3 as they approach halftime. They're approaching halftime in Indianapolis with the 6-1 Colts up 17-7. Over the Tennessee Titans tonight. Good one. Packers at the Steelers. Here are the finals from earlier today. The Dolphins all over the Falcons, 34-10. The Jets beat the Bengals and get their first win. The Jets, that is, get their first win. They beat the Bengals 39-38. Patriots beat the Browns 32-13. The Eagles got the Giants 38-20. The Bills blasted the Panthers in Carolina 40-9. The Ravens get in the win column for the second time this year with a 30-16 win over the Bears. And the Texans beat the 49ers 26-15. Tomorrow night, you've got the Commanders at the Chiefs. Again, here at halftime, the Buccaneers lead the Falcons 7-3. How did the Buccaneers stack up? I said the Falcons, I meant the Saints, you know that. How did the Bucs stack up in the first half against the Saints? Halftime stats are next here on the Morgan & Morgan Halftime Show right after this timeout.
Potatoes boiled, drained, and ready to mash. You could go the classic route. Butter, splash of milk. But you swirl in a spoonful of Philadelphia cream cheese and turn those mashed potatoes into something creamier and dreamier. Side dish? Nah.
So good.
That bowl of spuds is the main character. You don't follow a recipe, you Philly it whenever you Philly like it. Philadelphia cream cheese.
This is the story of the one. As head of maintenance at a concert hall, he knows the show must always go on. That's why he works behind the scenes, ensuring every light is working, the HVAC is humming, and his facility shines. With Grainger's supplies and solutions for every challenge he faces, plus 24/7 customer support, his venue never misses a beat. Call quickgrainger.com or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Think Maher Chevy for used cars or trucks. 150 used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Many GM certified. 50 cars under 15 grand. Many under 10 grand. Credit problems? Not at Maher. Maher Chevrolet. US 19, St. Pete. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
This ad is brought to you by Vive Healthcare, the makers of Divido, dolutegravir, lamivudine. If you're living with HIV, look ahead. Do chase a dream. Do consider how you stay undetectable. Do learn about Divido. Divido is a complete HIV treatment by prescription only for some people 12 and older. Your doctor will determine if Divido is right for you. Do find out how many medicines are in your HIV pill. Most HIV pills contain 3 or 4. Divido is as effective with just 2 medicines. No other complete HIV pill contains fewer medicines than Divido. Do dream about tomorrow.
It is unknown if Divido is safe and effective if you have HIV and hepatitis B. If you have Hep B, don't stop Divido without talking to your doctor, as it may get worse or harder to treat. Don't take Divido if you're allergic to its ingredients or taking dofetilide due to serious or life-threatening side effects. If you have a rash or allergic reaction symptoms, stop Divido and get medical help right away. Other serious or life-threatening side effects include severe liver problems and lactic acid buildup. If you're female or obese, you may be more at risk. Tell your doctor about your medicines or supplements, medical conditions, liver or kidney problems, pregnancy, breastfeeding, or planned pregnancy.
Do ask your doctor about fewer medicines. Visit Divido.com or call 1-877-844-8872 to learn more.
The Morgan & Morgan Halftime Show continues. How did the Bucs stack up? Let's take a look with the FDOT halftime stats. The Florida Department of Transportation reminds you that fans don't let fans drive drunk, drive sober, or get pulled over. Have a great day and drive safe. Here's Ronnie Lane.
Bucs lead the Saints at halftime at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans 7-3. Just 81 total yards of offense for the Buccaneers in that first half to 128 for the Saints. The Saints have turned it over 3 times, the Bucs once. 7 first downs for each team. The Bucs have been penalized twice for 10 yards, the Saints 4 for 10. And the Bucs are just 1 for 6 on third down. The Saints are 4 for 6 on third down. And the Bucs, believe it or not, have had the ball longer than the Saints, 16:41 to 13:19 for the Saints. Looking at some individual stats, Baker Mayfield just 6 of 9 for 50 yards, no touchdowns, no pick. Spencer Rattler, the quarterback for the Saints, 14 of 18 with an interception and no touchdowns. Rashad White's the leading rusher for the Bucs, 11 carries for 30 yards. Alvin Kamara, 3 carries for 12 yards, is the leading rusher for the Saints. Emeka Egbuka has the 1 reception for 24 yards, so he leads the Bucs in receiving yards. Chris Olave leads the Saints in receiving yards with 33 on 3 receptions. And Anthony Nelson has a sack. Levante David already has 6 tackles, 3 of them solo, to lead the Bucs in that category as the Bucs have this 7-3 lead here at halftime. Okay, so those were your Florida Department of Transportation halftime stats. The Florida Department of Transportation reminds you that fans don't let fans drive drunk, drive sober, or get pulled over. Have yourself a great rest of the afternoon and into the evening. We'll have more on the Morgan and Morgan halftime show right after this timeout.
The recipe said just tomato sauce. But you're not here for just anything. You're here to make dinner hit. So you grab the Philadelphia cream cheese. And suddenly, you have a silky tomato cream sauce that's straight up perfection. And you're not the only one who thinks so. Hashtag DinnerFlex. You don't follow a recipe, you Philly it whenever you Philly like it. Philadelphia cream cheese.
Think Maher Chevy for used cars or trucks. 150 used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Many GM certified. 50 cars under 15 grand. Many under 10 grand. Credit problems? Not at Maher. Maher Chevrolet. US 19, St. Pete. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance supervisor at a manufacturing facility, he knows keeping the line up and running is a top priority. So just like you, he chooses Grainger. Because when a drive belt gets damaged, Grainger makes it easy to find the exact specs for the replacement product he needs. And next day delivery helps ensure he'll have everything in place and running like clockwork. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This ad is brought to you by Vive Healthcare, the makers of Dovato, dolutegravir, lamivudine. Living with HIV? Continue to live authentically and embrace every possibility. Do consider how you stay undetectable. Do learn about Dovato. Dovato is a complete HIV treatment by prescription only for some people 12 and older. Your doctor will determine if Dovato is right for you. Do find out how many medicines are in your HIV pill. Most HIV pills contain 3 or 4 medicines. Dovato is as effective with 2 medicines. No other complete HIV pill contains fewer medicines than Dovato. Do embrace every day.
It is unknown if Dovato is safe and effective if you have HIV and hepatitis B. If you have Hep B, don't stop Dovato without talking to your doctor, as it may get worse or harder to treat. Don't take Dovato if you're allergic to its ingredients or taking dofetilide due to serious or life-threatening side effects. If you have a rash or allergic reaction symptoms, stop Dovato and get medical help right away. Other serious or life-threatening side effects include severe liver problems and lactic acid buildup. If you're female or obese, you may be more at risk. Tell your doctor about your medicines or supplements, medical conditions, liver or kidney problems, pregnancy, breastfeeding, or planned pregnancy.
Do ask your doctor about fewer medicines. Visit Dovato.com or call 1-877-844-8872 to learn more.
The Morgan and Morgan halftime show continues with TJ Reeves.
At halftime here, 7-3 in the Superdome. The Buccaneers out of the locker room will get the ball to start the second half. Again, the internet buzzing. Everybody that's paying attention to this game, I know there's a lot of attention on the Cowboys-Broncos game at the same time right now, is going to be talking about the Antoine Winfield fumble return. Jamel Dean, with the hit. Winfield picked it up, and I have now seen 2 replays with the Nat sound up. You can't hear a whistle. Again, it's loud here in the Superdome, but they're saying that's what nullified the return, and again, it cost the Bucs 7 points. Now you just got to shake it off. You get the ball to start the second half. As the coach said, you got to protect the quarterback better, and you've got to stop inflicting with false starts. Let's see if they can put a drive together out of the locker room to start the second half. Leading 7-3, here's the Hall of Fame voice of the Bucs, Mean Gene Deckerhoff.
Yeah, the 2 false starts penalties. Obviously, you get it inside the 1 yard line, but we could not punch it in. They were penalized about a foot. The second half kickoff is brought to you by Beef O'Brady's. Beef O'Brady's, good food, good sports. See you at Beef's. Here is the return by Sean Tucker out to near the 30-yard line. We're underway in the second half now. Saints won the toss and deferred to the second half, so the Buccaneers now, our offense just could not get anything going. It's futile if you can't punch it in from a yard away when you had 5 shots at it.
5 opportunities. And just, again, it started in Detroit. Just no rhythm to this offense. They run the ball well at times, but weren't able to get first downs. And, so hopefully they can regroup, settle down in the second half, and establish some drives.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers in all white uniforms with red numerals and pewter helmets. We move left to right in the opening moments of the third quarter. Baker Mayfield under center. Graham Barton takes the snap, stretch, play action fake, dropping, rolling to his left, goes upfield. Caught ball right at the 45. Did we hang on? I think so.
Shepard.
Tez Johnson with a remarkable catch was hit immediately on the far sideline at the 43-yard line.
And it's a bootleg, and Mayfield's rolling to his left. Cade Otting Cade Otten gets him the corner, and it's a deep out route, a comeback on that sideline, and great concentration by Tez Johnson.
Baker Mayfield was 6 of 9 in the first half. He fumbled the ball, was sacked a couple of times, and now the Bucs get a first down on their opening possession of the third quarter from the 43-yard line. Pistol formation, receiver in motion, hand the ball off, running to the right and zigzagging across the 45 is Rashad White. And White will get it ahead for about 3 as they spot the ball near side hash around the 46-yard line. Tampa Bay Buccaneers 7, New Orleans Saints 3. Saints got a field goal off of that sack fumble of Baker Mayfield in the closing 47 seconds of the first half. And the Buccaneers lead trimmed to 4. We had scored a defensive touchdown in the first half. That's it. Not much offense. Anthony Nelson with his first career pick 6 also had a sack and a forced fumble in the first half. Anthony Nelson getting his first start of the year. But outside linebacker. Here's the snap, chest high, swing pass to the right side. Screen pass set up for Rashad White. Follows up a convoy inside the 40 to the 37-yard line of the New Orleans Saints. Biggest play of the game by the offense.
Yeah, really a nice job. It's just a swing screen. So it's an extension of the run. You're just getting it outside the tackle box, and a good block by the tight end, blocking one defender into the other. Good awareness by Rashad White to get back inside and run up the numbers. Turns out to be a big play.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers' biggest play of the game. And a nice run with Rashad White. Boy, got a convoy in front, including center Graham Barton. But the big block to springing was Cade Otten on that left edge. First down 10. Buccaneers moving right from the Saints' 37-yard line. Here's the snap, play action fake, bootleg, rolling back is Mayfield under pressure, runs to his right, still running, throws the ball outfield. Caught ball, is it held on to at the third 27? It is.
Johnson.
What a tremendous catch by Tez Johnson. He was hit in the pit of the back and hit hard, but still held on.
He was open for a long time, and Mayfield got flushed to his right, and he was coming back inside. And number 1, Taylor blasted Tez Johnson, but somehow he was able to hang on.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers deeper into New Orleans Saints territory. The line of scrimmage near side hash to the right of Baker Mayfield at the 25-yard line. Buccaneers trying to add to a 7-3 lead. Tight end in motion to the right. Now a snap of the ball. Feed the ball to the right as Sean Tucker spins off a tackle inside the 23 to near the 22-yard line. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, we had a first down and goal from inside the 1-yard line. Late in the second quarter, could not punch it in. Tampa Bay Buccaneers now offense doing something on this opening series of the second half. The Bucs completed 10 first downs with that last catch by Johnson. Now you can score free single-day Busch Gardens tickets, courtesy of Canes Furniture. Visit CanesTouchTheFirstDowns.com to register for your ticket now and for full details. Valid only while supplies last. Bucs line up now with Ibuka in the left slot. A tight end, Cade Otten on that left edge as well. Bucs move right, shotgun look. Belt high snap. Mayfield looking, throws a pass far side. Caught ball by Otten inside the 10. Outside the numbers, 5, 3, 2, 1. Did he dive in? Did he get the touchdown? It's loose in the end zone, but recovered. It's a touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cade Otten. Great effort as he made the catch around the 10 and lunged his entire body toward that goal line.
And this is going to be reviewed as well. He dove from like the 4, and it looks like the replay that he did make it without his knee touching the ground, but great effort on his part. He was out there in the flat all by himself and was able to catch the ball, get up the field, and really extend across that goal line. Just a tremendous effort.
Well, Ron Torbert, the replay review is taking place on any scoring play. Let's see what they see in New York. Well, he's not going to tell us, apparently. Looked like a touchdown for me, too. If it stands, that will be Cade's first touchdown of the
After
season.
an expedited replay review, the runner was out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
He couldn't have been
the Tampa Bay ball first and goal at the 1-yard line.
My goodness.
We set the game clock to 11 minutes, 11 seconds, please. 11:11. The clock will start on my signal. We set the game clock to 40 seconds.
Okay, he obviously was wrong that he didn't go out of bounds, but his elbow was on the ground as he was reaching, so an elbow as good as a knee being down, so he wasn't quite there. I don't know where he got out of bounds. Cade never went out of bounds.
Well, Cade Otten is still looking for his first touchdown of the season. He had 9 coming into the 2025 season. The ball is spotted about a foot outside the goal line to our right. We've been here before, haven't we, Dave?
We have. And this is attitude. Now, remember, you're coming off a short week. Guys are tired. They're beat up. And this is one of the disadvantages of having to go on the road with a Monday night game. But you got to find a way to get it in.
From the one, shotgun look. Mayfield throws a side pass toward the end zone, batted away, almost picked off. Be careful, Buck. Sterling Shepard, the intended receiver. And a little lob pass to his former Oklahoma Sooner teammate. And a defensive back got a paw on it in the end zone.
Right, and it was designed to go to Shepard, and he just wasn't able to get around that corner. This is obviously where you miss Mike Evans, the big 6'5" receiver to go up and get the ball for you.
Well, it's second down and goal from less than a yard away from the New Orleans Saints goal line. Sean Tucker is the setback. Mayfield under center, a yard away. Bucks moving right, hand the ball off. Tucker slams into the line, and he's knocked to his left. He did not get in. Boy, he hit that hole hard.
He did.
The Saints, you mentioned it's attitude now. It's attitude, and the Saints' attitude is violent at the line of scrimmage.
Really, and it's Demario Davis, the guy that's always been a problem for the Buccaneers. Comes up full speed and is able to stand up Tucker right there in the hole.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers opening drive of the third quarter. 10:29 to go in the third period. And the Buccaneers, boy, we were frustrated at the other end zone. Let's see if we can punch it in here to the right. Sean Tucker, the setback. Mayfield under center from a yard away. Third down and goal. Play action fake. Looks to his left. Throws toward his left. It is incomplete. Intended for a Bucca in the left corner of the end zone, right at the goal line.
McKinstry was the guy that was checking and pushing and working against the Bucca. Bucca's just trying to push up and have it be a back shoulder throw, and really just well played by the defense.
Well, the Buccaneers are 5 out of 11 on fourth downs, including 0 for 1 tonight at the other end zone to our left. And the Bucs are going to go for it on fourth down and less than a yard to our right. Mayfield again under center. Send a tight into motion. Tucker running to his right. Dives toward the end zone. Did he get it in? It's a touchdown, Tampa Bay. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers offense finally punches it in.
I tell you, he didn't make it by much, but he made it, which is good. They went right back to that, right over the center. And this time, Tucker didn't get hit initially, but he got hit right at the goal line and was able to push his way in with second effort and some buddies helping him from behind.
That's Sean Tucker's first rushing touchdown of the season, first touchdown of any kind for the third-year running back out of Syracuse, his fourth career rushing touchdown. He had a rushing and a receiving touchdown in this building a year ago when the Buccaneers clobbered the New Orleans Saints. We put 51 points on the board last time we were here. Now we have just 9. And the Buccaneers lead 9. There's
13.
A late block after the kick was made by Chase McLaughlin. The Buccaneers now lead 14-3 on that touchdown by Sean Tucker. This break of the action brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance. Whether you're on or off the field, Auto Owners Insurance and Commercial Insurance have tailored insurance policies to meet your family's needs. That's simple, human sense. 14-0 Bucs. Let's take a timeout.
Potatoes boiled, drained, and ready to mash. You could go the classic route. Butter, splash of milk. But you swirl in a spoonful of Philadelphia cream cheese and turn those mashed potatoes into something creamier and dreamier. Side dish? Nah.
So good.
That bowl of spuds is the main character. You don't follow a recipe, you Philly it whenever you Philly like it. Philadelphia cream cheese.
Think Maher Chevy for used cars or trucks. 150 used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Many GM certified. 50 cars under 15 grand. Many under 10 grand. Credit problems? Not at Maher. Maher Chevrolet. US 19, St. Pete. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Okay, all signed up. Easy. Now let's run payroll. What the? Hey girl, I'm you with more gusto. Nice. Who's that? New social media manager, hired and onboarded with gusto. And spoiler, we're kind of famous now. Wait, we're famous? Oh, well, I'm famous. Payroll, benefits, and HR. Designed and built for small businesses. Choose a future with gusto.
Mr. Monopoly here. Monopoly is back at McDonald's. Register in the McDonald's app so you're ready to... Get your bag! To race to peel for a chance to
Get your bag!
physical peels with select items and digital peels with others to
Get your bag!
play Monopoly at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
No purchase necessary. See rules at playatmcd.com for full details and amoe.playatmcd.com to play without purchase. Ends November 23rd, but bonus play ends November 2nd. Monopoly is a registered trademark of Hasbro. Copyright McDonald's.
10:08 to go in our third period. And just like on Monday night in Detroit, the Bucks come out of the locker room. They execute. They get the fourth down touchdown. Boy, oh boy. Not by much, but extra effort by that little guy, Sean Tucker, who had such a big game a year ago. Now, the Cade Otton play was right in front of me, Gene, at the 5. He made a great effort, but they ruled him down at the 1. I thought on the third down also, Gene, I know it's a long way from you, that Abuka was being held and Baker Mayfield double clutched. That brought up the fourth down. Doesn't matter. They got in the end zone now, turned the defense loose, up 14-3 as we go back up to the Hall of Famer, Mean Gene Declan.
Well, Baker Mayfield 4 of 6 on that drive. It went 73 yards in 10 plays. Nearly 5 minutes of clock time, and the Buccaneers lead 14-3. Here is the dynamic kickoff fielded at the 12-yard line outside the numbers to the right. And a nice special teams tackle. A flag has been thrown as well by the referee. Ron Torbett was standing around the 5-yard line watching the play from behind. See if that penalty is going to be on the return unit for the New Orleans Saints.
During the return, holding by the return team, number 14. 10-yard penalty. New Orleans ball, 1st and 10.
Well, New Orleans will be deep in a hole now. That 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Ron Torbett, our referee, saw the infraction. They'll spot the ball now as the umpire is going to trot back to inside the 15-yard line. Spotted just inside the 15-yard line. That's where the New Orleans Saints will begin their first offensive series of the second half. 14-3 Bucks. A defensive touchdown, Anthony Nelson, an interception return from 4 yards, and then just a moment ago, a 1-yard touchdown run by Sean Tucker. Empty backfield. Rattler hands the ball, runs the ball by design to his right, is spun around and dropped. And here comes another flag by the referee, Ron Torbett.
Bucks defense is pointing. Looks like it's going to be holding on the offense.
And that's what the Bucks think it is. There are 2 flags thrown, one by the referee behind the line of scrimmage and one right at the line. And so the run by design by Spencer Rattler will be negated. He had gotten it out to near the 20-yard line.
Holding. Offense number 70, 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Repeat, first down.
That is the 6th penalty on the New Orleans Saints in the game, and the 2nd on consecutive plays. The return and then the first down run by Spencer Rattler. They'll spot the ball at the 9-yard line. Half the distance to the goal, and the New Orleans Saints will try to overcome back-to-back miscues. Tampa Bay Buccaneers 14, New Orleans Saints 3 early in the third quarter. 9:50 to go. Neal, a rookie running back, is behind and play action fake. Rattler throws the ball downfield. It is overthrown. Intended receiver running a sprint down the near sideline, Olave, and that pass is overthrown.
Right.
He hasn't missed many today. He has been sharp throwing the football. He's fumbled the ball and thrown an interception in today's ball game. The Saints have turned the ball over 3 times. Tampa Bay Buccaneers have taken advantage of one of those miscues, the interception, the pick six by Anthony Nelson.
Yeah, not as effective as you want to be in points off turnovers. When you get opportunities like that, it's really demoralizing when you give up points, but Saints have been hanging in there.
2nd down, 16. Shotgun look, Spencer Rattler has a running back on his left hip. Now changing the play, shouts something to 2 receivers to his right. They move right to left, and now there's a whistle. Is it a flag for delay of game? It is. That's 3 penalties.
Delay of game by the offense. Half the distance to the goal. 7.
Well, even the home crowd getting a little antsy here. You heard the Boo Birds. That's the 3rd penalty on this first possession, if you include the return penalty. But on the offense now, that's back-to-back penalties.
Right.
False start. Or holding, I beg your pardon. Now
First and 20.
First down, 20. The ball spotted inside the 5-yard line of the Saints, moving left. Spencer Rattler stands on his own goal line with a sidecar left, dropping the throw from his own end zone. Rattler under pressure, flushed out of the pocket, runs to his right, throws the ball upfield. It's thrown low. Is it caught? It's a caught ball right at the 15-yard line, but well short of the first down yardage. That will bring up 2nd down.
He picked up about 9 yards on that one, and again, the Bucs are blitzing. They're bringing Parrish, and Rattler escapes, but he's able to find, again, Olave coming back on the sideline.
3rd down and 10. Olave scooped that thing up, almost a one-hopper. And Spencer Rattler in the shotgun look now with a sidecar right. 3 receivers to his right. Takes the belt high snap and dropping to throw under pressure. Flushed out of the pocket. It's going to run with the ball. Another flag is thrown. As Spencer Rattler runs near the 1st down marker and will.
It's going to be holding on the offense again.
Goodness. Well, a penalty on special teams and then back-to-back penalties on the offense. Holding and then delay. And now it appears to be another holding penalty on the home team.
Yeah, and it's going to be 4th and 1. So
Holding. Offense, number 70. Half the distance to the goal. Repeat 3rd down.
I don't know if the fans are booing the team or booing the officials. With 4 flags now on this first possession of the second half by the New Orleans Saints. The ball is spotted at the 7-yard line, near side hash to the left of Spencer Rattler, the quarterback, as they huddle up now and face 3rd down and 17. The mark to make is the New Orleans Saints 25-yard line. They'll deploy a receiver to the left of the line of scrimmage, and then 2 receivers wide to the right, and have 2 running backs into the block for Spencer Rattler, dropping from his own end zone under pressure, puts the ball upfield, throws it deep, and it's overthrown. Boy, that's a strong arm that Rattler just showed. He threw that ball from his own end zone, and it sailed out of bounds across midfield. I can't throw a football 10 yards, Dave, let alone 55 yards. As Spencer Rattler just gave that one a long run.
He was just taking a shot up over the top, and there were 2 defenders in the area. Ball landed out of bounds.
I guess offensive coordinator Doug Nussmeier in his first year said, you know what, let's take a shot deep and maybe we get a pass interference flag on the defense and get out of our own territory deep. So in to punt is Kai Kroger. He punts for about 3 yards inside the end zone. Takes the snap knee high and gets a left toe. Good punt. Backpedaling. It's going to be caught and returned outside the numbers by Cam Johnson. He spun around and dropped at the 45-yard line. And Cam Johnson took that ball. He did not call for a fair catch for the first time today. And he scooted out to around the 45-yard line. Tampa Bay will have the ball. We lead 14-3. Let's take a timeout.
The recipe said just tomato sauce. But you're not here for just anything. You're here to make dinner hit. So you grab the Philadelphia cream cheese. And suddenly, you have a silky tomato cream sauce that's straight up perfection. And you're not the only one who thinks so. Hashtag DinnerFlex. You don't follow a recipe, you Philly it whenever you Philly like it. Philadelphia cream cheese.
Okay, all signed up. Easy. Now let's run payroll. What the? Hey girl, I'm you with more gusto. Nice. Who's that? New social media manager. Hired and onboarded with gusto. And spoiler, we're kind of famous now. Wait, we're famous? Oh, well, I'm famous. Payroll, benefits, and HR. Designed and built for small businesses. Choose a future with gusto.
Mr. Monopoly here. Monopoly is back at McDonald's. Register in the McDonald's app so you're ready to
get your bag.
2 ways to peel for a chance to
get your bag.
Physical peels with select items and digital peels with others to
get your bag.
Play Monopoly at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
No purchase necessary. See rules at playatmcd.com for full details and amoe.playatmcd.com to play without purchase. Ends November 23rd, but bonus play ends November 2nd. Monopoly is a registered trademark of Hasbro. Copyright McDonald's.
Binge listen this and all your artist stations, plus any song from our library of millions of songs, all ad-free. Get your free 30-day trial of iHeartRadio All Access. You'll love it. Don't be basic, be extra. Start your free 30-day trial of iHeartRadio All Access now.
This was so much fun.
Loved it. So good.
Everyone is raving about Colleen Hoover's Regretting You.
Being there with your best friends was just amazing. The movie was so phenomenal, super emotional, heartwarming, but also so funny.
It's the movie event that will make you feel everything.
Perfect movie. Definitely fun experiencing all those emotions together.
Colleen Hoover's Regretting You. Now playing only in theaters. Directed by Josh Boone. Rated PG-13.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers lead the New Orleans Saints 14-3. We are in the third quarter, 8:19 to go in the period. The Bucs host the Arizona Cardinals on Sunday, November 9th. Presented by Geico. Close out Thanksgiving weekend with your family at Raymond James Stadium. Limited tickets remain. Head to Buccaneers.com/tickets today. Arizona coming to Raymond James Stadium. That's on November the 9th. Buccaneers have the ball. Second time in the second half. With 8:19 to go in the third quarter, we'll swing Tez Johnson in motion to the left. Under center, Graham Barton is Baker Mayfield from the Buck 45-yard line. Hand the ball to the left. Running Sean Tucker gets down low and drives his legs ahead to the 48-yard line. They may spot it at the 49. See if they unpile down there. No, they're not going to give him that 49-yard line, are they? Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield completed 4 of 6 passes on the touchdown drive the first time we had the ball for just 38 yards.
Josh Williams on the carry.
I beg your pardon, Josh Williams and not Sean Tucker.
Yeah, they snuck him in there without us seeing.
Yeah. Well, the first time we've seen Josh for a while now. Remember, he had a concussion in the Seattle game. Josh Williams on the right hip of Baker Mayfield. Second down and 8 from the 47-yard line, moving right. The snap, pass to the left side. It is a caught ball right at the 45-yard line of the Saints. Emeka Egbuka caught it right about belt buckle high, and a dart thrown by Baker Mayfield. He's short of the first down by about a yard and a half.
And it's a speed out, and Baker threw this before Egbuka even turned around and basically hit him in the belly, and it was a reaction catch. It surprised Egbuka when it got there, but at least made third down manageable.
Egbuka's second catch of the game for 28 yards. Tez Johnson has 3 grabs. Cade Otton has 3. It is third down and 4. Wow, what a horrible spot from the far side Cash. Looked like he made that catch closer to the 45. Here's the snap, dropping Mayfield, has time, looks back, goes a dart underneath, and it's caught, and a first down achieved with great effort by Cade Otton. Bulldozes over a tackler at the 39-yard line. He was hit right at the mark to make, and he ran over a guy.
Yeah, so this is his check down. Like, they're in zone here, and Mayfield's looking down the field, so Cade Otton just makes himself available, gets blasted by Demario Davis and Chase Young, but he got knocked back, and he was able to get around those guys and get up the field and pick up more yards.
Those are big guys running into Cade Otton. Cade's fourth catch of the game. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, a fresh set of downs at the New Orleans 37-yard line, moving right. Josh Williams, the setback, a rookie. Send a tight end in motion, hand the ball off to Williams, runs to his right, follows a blocker or two, and gets it inside the 34-yard line to near the 33. That's a good hard-nosed running by a rookie running back, Josh Williams out of LSU, undrafted, college free agent.
3 tight ends in there. It's Culp, who was in there as well with Durham, and Cade Otton. And looks like Cade Otton had a big block at the point of attack.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers moving right now, facing second down and 8. I thought he got more yardage. Boy, I've been wrong on those spots of the ball here today in the Superdome. Baker Mayfield under center. A receiver to either side and 2 tight ends in the formation. One to his left and one to his right. Here's the snap. Feed the ball. Josh Williams, zigzag move, and here's a flag thrown. Probably on the Buccaneers. The umpire threw it from behind the line of scrimmage.
Looks like it's going to be on Durham, the tight end. He was blocking a defensive back that was blitzing.
Ron Torbert will let us know.
Holding. Offense number 68. 10-yard penalty. It'll be second down.
Well, there's a timeout in the... Well, not a timeout. They just get reorganized and spot the ball, so they stop play. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
98 Rock is WXTV Clearwater, Tampa, St. Petersburg with Crash and AJ in the morning and your home of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
A 10-yard penalty for holding moves the Bucs back to the New Orleans Saints 44-yard line. We move right. After the penalty march off, shotgun look, Baker Mayfield kicks the leg. Here comes some pressure. Delayed blitz, gets the pass away and throws it too tall. Fortunately, it's not picked off. Egbuka was the intended receiver. He had 2 defenders around him, and that'll bring up third down and long. The holding penalty hurts.
Yeah, Chase Young came around the edge, and he did have Tez Johnson on the deep out, but he was trying to get it to Egbuka, who was shorter just to get rid of it because of pressure. But that was a big opportunity to get one down the field, and Good job by the Saints bringing that pressure.
Third down and 17, and you could expect more pressure from the New Orleans Saints. Baker Mayfield. Bucs need to reach the New Orleans Saints 27-yard line, close to the 27, 17 yards away from the 44. The Bucs in a shotgun formation, three receivers to the left. Here's a built high snap, and Mayfield looking. There was a pass, caught ball outside the numbers with a stiff arm. Abuka is snagged by the ankles and dropped at the 38-yard line. He did his best to try to get away from a defender, but
right. But what he did was he got into field goal range because the penalty took him out. So now you're going to see McLaughlin come in here, but great second effort to get it close to the 35 where they feel comfortable with the field goal.
Emeka Abuka just continues to do his thing. An impressive rookie season for Abuka. It's his third catch for 35 yards. The spot for the field goal attempt will be at the 45-yard line of the Saints. A 55-yard field goal attempt from Chase McLaughlin, who is 14 of 18 this year. His long one, 65. Remember, high snap. Good spot by Dixon. The kick is airborne. Long enough, and it is good. The Buccaneers get a 55-yard field goal from Chase McLaughlin and lead 17-3. And with that field goal, Raymond James will donate $2,500 to area children's hospitals as part of the Kicking for Kids program. To learn more, visit RaymondJames.com. This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
It's game time, and that means one thing: Jameson Irish Whiskey. Whether you're catching the game at home, at the local bar, or at Raymond James Stadium, everyone wins with the refreshing Jameson Irish Whiskey, topped off with ginger ale and lime. Taste responsibly. Jameson Irish Whiskey, product of Ireland, 40% alcohol by volume, 80 proof, 2022, imported by John Jameson Import Company, New York, New York.
Hey, Tampa Bay, when disaster strikes, whether it's fire, water, or mold damage, or the need for construction services, you need a team you can trust. That's where ServPro comes in. With over 50 years of experience, ServPro is dedicated to making your home look like new again. Their trained professionals are ready to respond 24/7, helping to ensure that your home or business looks like it never even happened. So if you find yourself in a tough spot, remember to call 1-800-ServPro. That's 1-800-ServPro, because when it comes to your home, you deserve the best. Go Bucks!
The year 1976. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers begin a half-century march toward greatness, conquering 2 championship titles along the way. Soon after, Ford F-Series begins its reign as the best-selling truck in America. For 48 straight years, Ford trucks have kept that win streak alive. Ford F-150, the official truck of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. See your local Ford dealer today.
This is Gene Deckeroff, voice of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's game time at Lazy Days RV of Tampa during the tailgate sales event going on now. During this event only, every RV purchase comes with $500 bonus bucks. Plus, receive a complimentary 3-day, 2-night stay at Margaritaville RV Resort in Auburndale when you purchase before the end of the month. And with RV payments as low as $99 a month, the road to victory starts here. But the play clock is ticking. Visit Lazy Days RV of Tampa or lazydays.com to learn more.
This is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the New Orleans Saints on 98 Rock. 98 Rock.
Let's get the long field goal from Chase McLaughlin for the 17-3 lead. And, Gene, the Saints are going to go to rookie Tyler Shuck here from Louisville at quarterback. They've seen enough of Spencer Rattler at 1-6, unable to get anything going. So the rookie will get his first action here in the regular season when the Saints go on offense, Gene.
Well, Chase McLaughlin is now 4 of 7 on field goals of 50 yards or further. And he puts total leather, kicks the way. This fielder on the far side of the field, and a nice return out across the New Orleans Saints 27 to near the 29-yard line. New Orleans Saints, and the crowd reacts, TJ, to what you just referenced. Tyler Shuck will
last drive we saw him warming up when the Bucs offense was on the field. You could see him on the sideline getting ready.
Yeah. Spencer Rattler, apparently his day is done. 3:57 left in the third quarter. The Buccaneers lead by 2 touchdowns, 17-3 in the closing 4 minutes of the third quarter. Let's see what Tyler Shuck can do. Tyler Shuck out of Louisville, Texas Tech, and Oregon. 3 colleges. First pass attempt is a caught ball near sideline, and the tackle made at the 36-yard line. Taysom Hill First time we've called Taysom Hill's name.
Yeah, he came in motion across the formation, ran into the flat immediately, just trying to get Shuck a completion right off the bat. And Savasier Dennis is the guy trailing that makes the tackle.
Well, Spencer Rattler, in his work here in the first three quarters, 15 of 21 for 136 yards and interception. He also fumbled. Quarterback rating below 70. So they got the rookie in there now. Shuck, sidecar left, shotgun look, hands the ball off, and it's Kamara. He runs to his left on the outside edge, and he gets it close to the 38-yard line. He's short of the mark to make by about 3 yards. They'll spot it on the near side hash at the 47. Again, it looked like he had about another yard more than what they allowed. A big tackle by Morrison.
Morrison
he came
and
up and
Diaby,
clobbered him.
yeah, he did a really good job of staying outside in, forcing it back inside, and not getting beat around the edge.
I'll see what the New Orleans Saints can do here on third down now. They have converted 4 of 7 third downs to this point in the game under a rookie quarterback now. Shuck under center. Eric McCoy, and now a whistle timeout.
Yeah.
First charge timeout. New Orleans.
This is a huge third down conversion opportunity. So Kellen Moore, a rookie coach, wants a timeout to talk it over. Let's take a timeout.
Potatoes boiled, drained, and ready to mash. You could go the classic route. Butter, splash of milk. But you swirl in a spoonful of Philadelphia cream cheese and turn those mashed potatoes into something creamier and dreamier. Side dish? Nah.
So good.
That bowl of spuds is the main character. You don't follow a recipe, you Philly it whenever you Philly like it. Philadelphia cream cheese.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance supervisor at a manufacturing facility, he knows keeping the line up and running is a top priority. That's why he chooses Grainger. Because when a drive belt gets damaged, Grainger makes it easy to find the exact specs for the replacement product he needs. And next day delivery helps ensure he'll have everything in place and running like clockwork. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This is the soundtrack of the millions undiagnosed with moderate to severe obstructive sleep apnea, or OSA, in adults with obesity. It's a chronic condition where the airway partially or fully collapses during sleep, which may cause breathing interruptions and oxygen deprivation without your knowing. Don't sleep on the symptoms. Talk to your doctor about OSA and learn more at don'tsleeponosa.com. This information is provided by Lilly USA, LLC.
This break of the action brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance. Whether you're on or off the field, Auto Owners Insurance and more resources have tailored insurance policies to meet your family's needs. That's simple. Human sense. Tampa Bay Buccaneers lead the New Orleans Saints 17-3. And we have 2 minutes and 43 seconds left of the third quarter. They've gone to rookie quarterback Tyler Shuck. Second round drafted, 40th overall selection in the 2025 draft. They also still have Jake Hayner on the practice squad. He's in his third year out of Fresno State. And the starting quarterback in today's ball game, making his 13th career start, Spencer Rattler, has been chased to the bench after failing to produce a touchdown in nearly 3 quarters of work. So let's see what Tyler Shuck can do now on third down and 2. The Saints need to reach the 40-yard line to hang on to the ball. They have not converted a third down in the second half, but they are 4 of 7 on third downs in the game. And for the season, they convert about 38%. Here's the snap. They'll run the ball up the gut. Power play. Did they get the first down?
Yeah,
needed to reach the 40. A quarterback sneak by Shuck.
Taysom Hill.
Yeah, Taysom Hill came in as a Wildcat quarterback.
They were both in the game. They lined up Shuck away from the ball. They put Taysom Hill in there, and we've seen him do it so many times. It's just a Wildcat type thing. 2 lead blockers going off of that right side, and they were barely able to make it.
That's the reason why Kellen Moore invested the timeout. They get a fresh set of downs now on Taysom Hill's Wildcat dive up the gut, gets 2 yards needed. First down from the 40-yard line, moving left between the hash marks. Shotgun snap, the pass to the right side, caught ball at the 50. Oh, fumble football. But it's recovered by who? The Bucs dive for it. Do we come up with it? It's ruled a fumble. Or what? It's a catch. That's one.
Running on the field is a catch.
and fumble recovered by the defense.
There you go.
First down, Tampa Bay.
There you go. The Buccaneers forced the 4th turnover of the ball game. And that time the catch was made and a first down achieved near midfield. But the Buccaneers separate the ball from the receiver.
Right, really a good throw. It's a slant route. And as Shaheed's going down, McCollum knocks
After
the ball
an expedited
out.
video review, it is an incomplete forward pass. Incomplete pass. Will be third down.
They're going to say his right knee was
Third down, New Orleans.
We were watching a replay. McCollum punches it out. I don't know.
Well,
pretty close.
instant replay review, and Ron Torbert wasted no time saying an incomplete pass. That'll bring up second down and 10 as that catch was made. And
Game
then
clock will start on the snap. Play clock will start on my signal.
Now, Todd could challenge this.
Right, we saw that last week.
Yeah, he could challenge, but the luck he has had as the Buccaneer head coach this season is almost unbelievable. Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense thought we had another takeaway, which would have been our 4th. One of our 2 touchdowns has been a defensive gem turned in by Anthony Nelson. Shotgun look. Tyler Shuck takes a chest-high snap. Swing pass out front. They got a tunnel screen set up outside the numbers. Missed tackle at the 45 to the 48-yard line. Well, he got that going in a hurry. He had a convoy of 3 or 4 people in front.
Yeah, and Tyke Smith made the tackle, but there was somebody, it looks like maybe Levante there was initially there and was not able to. I think it was McCollum that was there initially. And then Levante David and Tyke Smith.
Third down and 2. Pass to the right side. Caught ball right at the mark to make it. Should be a first down. Taken away by the Buccaneers. This time there's no doubt. Antoine Winfield. Outside the numbers down to the 10. And the officials are saying the play is dead.
Because he's down by contact, but he literally took it away from the receiver.
The ruling on the field is an interception by the defense. The defensive player was down by contact. It is Tampa Bay's ball, first and 10.
So it's an interception and not a fumble. I thought he just took it away.
He took it away, but
it's an interception.
It's an interception, correct.
Yeah.
The ball never hit the ground. He never knocked it out. He just took it away from the receiver. And as they were going to the ground, he took it away from Olave.
And then he came down.
Yes.
On the replay review. Live action, it looked like
they blew it like he was down by contact, but really he pulls it out and is up, but I guess because he did ultimately fall down.
Well, Antoine Winfield with the defensive dandy there on interception. He took it away from the intended receiver, Olave, and he just picked his pocket, didn't he? And it looked like he came down with the football and was going to return it, but the officials say he is down and dead by contact, and the Buccaneers have the ball. This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
Bucs Nation, listen up. As football season heats up, chill out with Grillo's Pickles. When you bite into a Grillo's Pickle, you're experiencing the crispest, freshest, and cleanest pickle you'll find anywhere. Find them chilling in the refrigerated section.
Are you one of the 48 million Americans experiencing hearing difficulties? It could be as simple as earwax blockage. At Audibel, our hearing care professionals use state-of-the-art cameras to examine your ears, and you can see the results on a large screen. If earwax is the issue, we'll remove it at no charge. Don't let earwax or hearing loss hold you back. Schedule your free comprehensive hearing test today by calling one of Audibel's 26 area locations. Audibel, better hearing through professional care.
I'm News Channel 8's Keith Cate.
And I'm Stacey Scheibel. A lot of news happens in the Bay Area, and where you choose to get your information matters.
Every weeknight at 6, News Channel 8 is on your side, looking out for you, making sure your voice is heard, and uncovering the truth.
Our 8 on Your Side investigators are holding the powerful accountable to get results you deserve. That's why you and your family can trust News Channel 8.
Watch News Channel 8, weeknights at 6.
The year 1976. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers begin a half-century march toward greatness, conquering 2 championship titles along the way. Soon after, Ford F-Series begins its reign as the best-selling truck in America. For 48 straight years, Ford trucks have kept that win streak alive. Ford F-150, the official truck of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. See your local Ford dealer today.
Bucs Nation, listen up. As football season heats up, chill out with Grillo's Pickles. When you bite into a Grillo's Pickle, you're experiencing the crispest, freshest, and cleanest pickle you'll find anywhere. Find them chilling in the refrigerated section.
This is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the New Orleans Saints on 98 Rock. 98 Rock.
New Orleans Saints have turned the ball over 4 times in today's ballgame. Winfield given credit for an interception on that last play before the timeout. Buccaneers have the ball at midfield. First down, 10, moving right and leading 17-3. Closing 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here's the snap. Mayfield hands the ball off, running left at a nice slashing run into Saints territory. Rashad White and the Buccaneers get a gain of about 3 on that first down carry. Rashad White running right up the gut. Tampa Bay Buccaneers have scored a defensive touchdown. Anthony Nelson caught a pass out of the air and returned it 3 yards for a touchdown.
Yeah, this is a statement drive for the Bucs. When you have 4 takeaways, you have to win in a significant manner, and you got to make the other team pay by getting points off those turnovers. So this is a big drive on how this game's going to end.
Mayfield under center. The ball is spotted at the 48, not the 47 of the New Orleans Saints. Second down and 8, moving right. Dropping to throw Mayfield. Looking Mayfield throws on the far sideline and throws it a little too tall. Ibuka, the intended receiver, and he had a defensive back all over his back.
He didn't get any separation. He didn't get any separation on that. It's just a deep out route, and McKinstry, Kool-Aid, number 4, is the guy that had him in man-to-man coverage, was right with him.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers on third down have converted just 2 of 9 opportunities to hang on to the ball. Have a chance to score more points. We need 8 yards. Got to reach the New Orleans Saints 40-yard line. From the 48, shotgun look Mayfield. Sidecar left. Kicks the right leg. Helmet high snap. Looks upfield. Flushed out of the pocket. Runs outfield. Throws the ball upfield. Caught ball at the 35 to the 33. First down, Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Tez Johnson.
Tez Johnson has another catch in today's ball game. That's his 4th.
Yeah, really nice job of making himself available. Mayfield, a little bit of pressure, rolling to his right, goes back to the middle again on a deep in route by Tez Johnson, who ends up getting hit pretty good by Stallbird, number 44.
Yeah, Tez Johnson is our leading receiver now. 4 catches for 43 yards, including that 16-yard catch that converts on third down and 8, and that will be the last play of the third quarter. We'll mosey into the fourth with a 17-3 lead over the New Orleans Saints and a fresh set of downs. Let's take a timeout.
Yes, Mr. Gecko, you're a huge inspiration to us all. But who was your muse?
Oh, my dear old Nat. She imparted many wise words to me. She would say, never let the fame get to your head, always remember who you are, and let people get more than just savings with Geico's fast and friendly claim support. I lived up to her advice, and now anyone can file a claim anywhere and anytime. I miss her so much.
Did she go somewhere?
Yeah, extended quilting trip.
Oh. Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Watching my kids step up to the plate, I'm thinking about my own game plan. And for me, I've got my eye on the ball. That's why I keep my money with Suncoast Credit Union. Right now, they're offering share certificates earning up to 4.5% APY and money market rates up to 3.5% APY. Plus, Suncoast members get free perks that help our family save, like free ATMs at Publix and BOGO tickets to Mosey. Ready to take your money further? Visit suncoast.com/earnings to start your savings game plan. Membership required. Terms and conditions apply. APY as of September 2nd, 2025.
This is the NFL Scoreboard. Brought to you by Hard Rock Bet, the official sportsbook partner of your Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
There in the third quarter, Broncos lead the Cowboys in Denver 27-10. Also in the third in Indianapolis, where the Colts are trying to improve to 7-1. They have a 24-7 lead over the Tennessee Titans. Here are the finals from earlier today. The Dolphins beat the Falcons 34-10. The Jets edged the Bengals. Jets get their first win of the season, 39-38. Patriots blasted the Browns 32-13. The Eagles took care of the Giants 38-20. The Bills splashed the Panthers 40-9. The Ravens get in the win column with their second win of the season, 30-16 over the Bears. And the Texans took care of the 49ers 26-15. Tomorrow night, it is the Commanders at the Chiefs. Let's get you back to Gene Deckerhall for that money quarter in New Orleans.
Thank you very much, Ronnie Lane. It's game day, and Geico is bringing the heat. From big plays to big savings, Geico helps you get more. More coverage, more support, and more reasons to cheer as loud as you can. And we've got more here in the booth. Dave Moore. Tampa Bay Buccaneers 17, New Orleans Saints 3. And the Buccaneers earned a fresh set of downs on the final play of the third quarter with a nice 16-yard catch by Tez Johnson on 3rd down and 8. Just our third down conversion of the game. We're at the New Orleans Saints 35-yard line, moving left now in the fourth quarter. One back set, play action, dropping back to throw as Baker Mayfield throws toward the end zone. He's got a Bucca. They cannot make the catch in the end zone. He got 2 paws on it, but the defensive back got there just in the nick of time.
Yeah, this ball's thrown a little bit late, so Bucca has to slow down. He has Taylor, number 1. He has him beat on the skinny post, and he has to slow down waiting for this ball, which gives Taylor the opportunity to punch it out after Bucca catches it.
Another pass defense by Alontae Taylor. He is their nickel back, and boy, he ran a long way to catch up to Bucca and knock that ball away in the end zone. Bucca has made catches similar to that one that he could not hang on to. 2nd down and 10 now from the New Orleans Saints 35, moving left with a 17-3 lead. Here's the snap, shotgun pass to the right side. One guy misses. Tez spins off the tackler, and he's dropped right at the line of scrimmage for no gain. That'll bring up 3rd down and 10. Well, he had a nice little spin move.
He did. He got away from the first guy, but there was 3 guys out there, and that's tough duty. He is a guy that's very good at those wide receiver screens. You just want to get him the ball in space, let him do his thing, and it's too bad because really good pursuit by the Saints defense. And again, no penalties here, no sacks here. You're in field goal range. Like, play smart football.
Mayfield 15 of 23 for 152 yards passing. See if he can convert 3rd down and 10 here. High snap, stops back to throw, looking to his right, back throw those across the. Oh, it's through the hands of Tez Johnson. It was a little bit high, and Tez is he's the shortest guy on the team. And it looked like he had a chance to make that catch.
And we saw him make a similar one earlier. This is one, Mayfield throws it right back in the middle. It's in a good spot, but it looked like Tez was looking to make a move before he completed the catch. He's going to wish he had that one back.
Well, the Buccaneers have had the ball 3 times here in the second half. We have a touchdown, a field goal, a 55-yard field goal from Chase McLaughlin, and he will attempt a 52-yard field goal here and see if we can add to a 17-3 lead in the fourth quarter against New Orleans. Good spot this time. Dixon holds it down. The kick is airborne. Plenty of length, and it is good again. Mr. Moneyman McLaughlin puts another field goal on the board, and we lead 20-3. And with that field goal, Raymond James will donate $2,500 to area children's hospitals as part of the Kicking for Kids program. To learn more, visit RaymondJames.com. 20-3 Bucks. Let's take a timeout.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance supervisor at a manufacturing facility, he knows keeping the line up and running is a top priority. So just like you, he chooses Grainger. Because when a drive belt gets damaged, Grainger makes it easy to find the exact specs for the replacement product he needs. And next day delivery helps ensure he'll have everything in place and running like clockwork. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Think Maher Chevy for used cars or trucks. 150 used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Many GM certified. 50 cars under 15 grand. Many under 10 grand. Credit problems? Not at Maher. Maher Chevrolet. US 19, St. Pete. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Okay, all signed up. Easy. Now let's run payroll. What the? Hey girl, I'm you with more gusto. Nice. Who's that? New social media manager, hired and onboarded with gusto. And spoiler, we're kind of famous now. Wait, we're famous? Oh, well, I'm famous. Payroll, benefits, and HR. Designed and built for small businesses. Choose a future with gusto.
Coming up after the game is the Hooters post-game show. Hooters, the original wing joint since 1983. Pat and Ronnie will recap today's game, have all the exciting numbers, some player interviews from the locker room, and that's all part of the Hooters post-game show. Tampa Bay Buccaneers 20, New Orleans Saints 3, and Chase McLaughlin has kicked another 50-yard plus field goal. He's now 5 of 8. My goodness. 5 of 8.
He's really done a good job. He's a weapon for Bucs offense for sure.
A 55-yard field goal, a 52-yard field goal. The Buccaneers have gone 7 plays, 16 yards, and 225. And have taken a 17-point lead. Here is the dynamic kickoff. It will come down right at the goal line. Will be returned down the near sideline, inside the numbers of the 20 to the 22-yard line. And that's about it. Neal on the return. TJ Reeves, you're on the other side of where that return took place. What do you got?
Special teams hitman Josh Hayes there with the play. All right, so Antoine Winfield gets his first interception of the year, and he also has a takeaway on the fumble recovery earlier in the game. He's the first Buccaneer Gene since Antoine Winfield to have 2 takeaways as an individual in a game back in Christmas Eve of 2023. And now if you're the Bucs, just dial up the pressure on the rookie Shuck with a 17-point lead.
And they start at their own 25-yard line, 24-yard line it is. First down. Good snap. Shotgun look pass to the near sideline. Caught ball at the 33-yard line, right on the boundary outside in front of the New Orleans Saints bench area. And that catch is good for a gain of 8 yards.
Yeah, just a speed out. Shuck's got a strong arm. He throws it out here on the sideline to Olave, and 2nd and 1.
New Orleans has the ball for just the 3rd time in the second half. Shotgun look. Shuck takes a chest-high snap, looks upfield, throws a deep ball downfield. It is out of bounds. Was it caught? No. Incomplete pass. Well, good defense on that far sideline. Was that Benjamin Morrison out of Notre Dame? He missed most of preseason, all of preseason camp, and has been on the injury list early in his career. And he walks slowly back to the Buccaneer defensive huddle. Yeah. That'll bring up 3rd down.
And Olave's coming across the field.
He's hurt too.
Yeah, he was slow getting up.
You lose the big weapon, Chris Olave, their leading receiver. 44 catches coming into the game. He's been quiet today, at least for the most part. Shotgun look, 3rd down and 2. They'll run the ball, and Kamara will get the first down. It crosses the 35 to close to the 36-yard line, so they needed a long 1, a short 2, and he got 3, and that'll move the sticks, so they get a fresh set of downs. And for the first time in the second half, the New Orleans Saints have a first down.
And they're going with a little tempo right now. They're back on the line of scrimmage.
Tampa Bay Buccaneer defense, 4-man front. They snap. Shucks passes incomplete, knocked away. Almost picked off at the 44-yard line. Nice diving try. Zion McCullum.
They were trying to hit the slant route, so that's just a 3-step. You kind of break inside in front of the defender, and McCollum got a good break on it, was able to lay out and knock that ball away.
The New Orleans Saints have turned the ball over 4 times. The Buccaneers lead 20-3. We have been able to score just 10 points off of those 4 turnovers. However, and they stopped us on 4th down and goal from a yard away earlier in this game. Shotgun look, Shuck at quarterback, 2nd down, 10. Dropping to throw Shuck under pressure now. Flushed out of the pocket, runs to his right, breaks the tackle, slides. He falls down awkwardly. Did he hurt himself? I guess not. He hops up, but it looked like he twisted a leg.
He lost his balance trying to get out in front of his feet a little bit, but
he got a hit.
It was a Bucs defender that tripped him up a little bit. That might have been what took him down.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense needs a big play here on 3rd down and 8 to get the ball back. The New Orleans Saints need to reach the 46-yard line from the Saints' 37-yard line. 3rd down and 8. Tyler Shuck, a rookie quarterback, takes the snap, belt high, drop, throws a pass near sideline, caught ball right at the 44-yard line, short of the distance needed by about 1.5 yards. They spot the ball shy of the 45-yard line.
Yeah.
And you know they're going to have to go for it at 4th down.
Yeah, that's Shaheed. The Bucs are running a blitz, and the blitzer didn't get there because he ran into a receiver on his way. But Rashid was available with a good open field tackle.
Well, the Saints have not had much success on 4th down. Just 3 times they've converted on 4th down this season. 4th down and 2. Here's the snap. Out of the shotgun, dropping. The pass is caught. Dropped in. It's in and out of the hands of the receiver. He had the ball in his mitts, and it is ruled an incomplete pass. Bucs get a huge break on 4th down. They turn it over on downs.
Did really a good job. They're just trying to go to Johnson. They split him out a little bit. Tyke Smith is in man-to-man coverage, just a little in-and-out route, but ball thrown away, and Johnson not able to hang on.
Bucs take over on downs at the New Orleans Saints 44-yard line. We lead 20-3. Let's take a timeout.
This is the story of the one. As head of maintenance at a concert hall, he knows the show must always go on. That's why he works behind the scenes, ensuring every light is working, the HVAC is humming, and his facility shines. With Granger's supplies and solutions for every challenge he faces, plus 24/7 customer support, his venue never misses a beat. Call quickgranger.com or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Think Mars Chevy for used cars or trucks. 150 used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Many GM certified. 50 cars under 15 grand. Many under 10 grand. Credit problems? Not at Maher. Maher Chevrolet. US 19, St. Pete. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
This ad is brought to you by Vive Healthcare, the makers of Dovato, dolutegravir, lamivudine. If you're living with HIV, look ahead. Do chase a dream. Do consider how you stay undetectable. Do learn about Dovato. Dovato is a complete HIV treatment by prescription only for some people 12 and older. Your doctor will determine if Dovato is right for you. Do find out how many medicines are in your HIV pill. Most HIV pills contain 3 or 4. Dovato is as effective with just 2 medicines. No other complete HIV pill contains fewer medicines than Dovato. Do dream about tomorrow.
It is unknown if Dovato is safe and effective if you have HIV and hepatitis B. If you have Hep B, don't stop Dovato without talking to your doctor, as it may get worse or harder to treat. Don't take Dovato if you're allergic to its ingredients or taking dofetilide due to serious or life-threatening side effects. If you have a rash or allergic reaction symptoms, stop Dovato and get medical help right away. Other serious or life-threatening side effects include severe liver problems and lactic acid buildup. If you're female or obese, you may be more at risk. Tell your doctor about your medicines or supplements, medical conditions, liver or kidney problems, pregnancy, breastfeeding, or planned pregnancy.
Do ask your doctor about fewer medicines. Visit Dovato.com or call 1-877-844-8872 to learn more.
11:44 to still go here in our football game. 20-3 the Bucs lead, so you're in a position of strength right now. Gene, we were wondering, and we do have the official stat, the last time the Bucs had 4 takeaways in a game is Christmas Eve 2023 at home against Jacksonville. And again, it's 17 points off turnovers with the touchdown by Anthony Nelson, Gene.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 4 takeaways today. We take over at the Saints 44-yard line early in the fourth quarter. Hand the ball off, running to his right. Sean Tucker tries to get outside contain. He does, and he runs toward the boundary and is shoved out of bounds at the 37-yard line. Nice bit of running by Sean Tucker.
He's got some speed. You know, he's a big guy, but it looks like he's trying to go inside, closes up, and he bounces it outside quickly and is able to get around that edge. Pick up about 8 yards.
Sean Tucker last week, just 1 carry for 4 yards, only 1 catch for 7, 1 target, not used at all, basically, in the Monday night game at Detroit. But tonight, a different story. He has been a factor in this game. 2nd down and 3. A gain of 7 on that run to the right by Sean Tucker. Now you got 2 running backs, one on either side of Baker Mayfield. Shotgun look, draw play, hand the ball. Sean Tucker trying to run to his left, and he's going to be snagged and dropped right at the line of scrimmage. He was fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage, that time running to the left.
And they had Cade Otton in the backfield. They ran this play earlier, had some success with it, where they send Otton to the right and then back to the left with Tucker, and this time they weren't able to get around that edge. Now it's 3rd and 3.
You know, offensive coordinator Josh Grizzard is you're trying to run clock, so you're not throwing the ball as frequently perhaps as you would if you were not leading by 17, which the Bucs are, 20-3, and now on 3rd down and a long 3, the Bucs deploy 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Shotgun formation and a tight end, Cade Otton on that right edge. High snap, hand the ball off on a blast by Sean Tucker. And boy, the running has been tough today against this rugged New Orleans Saints defense. They stuff the run, minimal gain, and in comes Chase McLaughlin again.
Another field goal.
The New Orleans Saints coming into the game ranked 24th in run defense, but they have certainly played much better today against the Buccaneers. Tampa Bay's running game has not been able to punch and get much punch. Going back to that 5 shots at the goal line to try to score a touchdown.
Right.
Were stymied by the Saints goal line defense. Field goal attempt now. Chase McLaughlin has made a 55 and a 52-yard field goal. This will be a 55-yarder, 54-yarder. The kick is airborne again. It's long enough. It's long enough. And Chase McLaughlin has made 3 field goals here in the second half. All have been 50 yards plus. And with that field goal, Raymond James will donate $2,500 to area children's hospitals, a part of Kicking for Kids program To learn more, visit RaymondJames.com. Bucks 23, Saints 3. This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Odeorn Insurance Agency in Brandon if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Go Bucks! Go Bucks! Go Bucks! Go Buford! Go Bucks! Go Bucks! Go Bucks! Go Buford!
Now you can cheer for both because if the Bucks win, Checkers will give you a free Big Buford combo when you purchase one at regular price. Just download the Checkers and Rallies app now. Combo includes medium fries and medium soft drink. Valid at participating Tampa area locations only while supplies last. Offer may not be available via third-party delivery services. Offer available exclusively via the Checkers and Rallies app.
The year 1976. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers begin a half-century march toward greatness, conquering 2 championship titles along the way. Soon after, Ford F-Series begins its reign as the best-selling truck in America. For 48 straight years, Ford trucks your local Ford dealer today.
When it comes to powering our homes, we could all use some savings. That's why Tampa Electric has a free energy planner program which helps you plan to use the most energy when rates are lowest. It's easy with our free programmable thermostat and secure online portal. So you can set your AC, water heater, and pool pump from anywhere. With Energy Planner, you can take advantage of lower rates that are available 87% of the time. Because like any good plan, it's all in the timing. Visit TampaElectric.com/Energy Planner today.
This is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the New Orleans Saints on 98 Rock. 98 Rock.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers 23, New Orleans Saints 3. Tampa Bay Buccaneers on the road. We've won 5 of the last 6 meetings between these two franchises. If you hang on to the lead here and win this one, it'll be 6 out of the last 7. The Buccaneers have prevailed over the New Orleans Saints. Between these two teams, 8 straight division titles. The Saints 17, 18, 19, and 20. The Buccaneers 21, 22, 23, and 24. Here's the dynamic kickoff. It will come down around the 6-yard line. Will be brought outside the numbers down that far sideline. A collision. Some we see on special teams, even though they've changed the rules to try to make it a safer play in football, make it a more exciting play. There are still collisions galore in the special teams play. Tampa Bay Buccaneers will bring the defense back on the field again. The defensive story today, Anthony Nelson becomes the first NFL player this season to have a sack, a forced fumble, and an interception for a touchdown. And this is his first start of the year. Just his 18th career start. Primarily a backup outside linebacker. Big, tall, 6'7" outside linebacker. First down, 10, Saints from the 33-yard line. Hand the ball off and run it up the gut. Not much running room to begin with, but a good surge by the line and a scrum out to the 37-yard line. That's a gain of 4.
Right, and that's Elijah Roberts. It's a guy that was playing today, starting today. Did a good job of grabbing Kamara and pulling him backwards.
You know, he started last week. Today is his second start. Elijah Roberts, a rookie. Here's the pass to the left side. Caught ball. Shuck at quarterback. Completes a pass to the left side on the flat. And that'll be a gain of about 3 more. We'll bring up third down and 3.
That's Brandon Cooks on a little in route. It's well covered. It's contested, but good catch.
This drive began at the New Orleans Saints 33-yard line. They need to reach the 43-yard line to hang on to the ball. Time against them, 8:31 to go in the fourth quarter. Here's a chest-high snap dropping to throw. Shuck passes the ball up here. Caught ball and hanging on to it at the Buccaneer 46-yard line. Nice throw and then a big-time catch by Dewan Johnson.
Yeah, just a deep out route. Good throw by Shuck. Just the timing, man-to-man coverage. It's a deep out. Bucks are blitzing. Guys around Shuck, but nobody could get the pressure on him.
Yeah, we got a Buccaneer shaking up on that play. See if we get the field glasses on. And we don't need any more injury, do we, Dave?
No, sir.
Goodness. 17 on the injury list Friday. up on the deck, but it's ruled an incomplete pass, and the Saints will face 2nd down and 10 from the Tampa Bay Buccaneer 23-yard line. They move left to right. And we have 5 minutes and 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tampa Bay, 5 minutes and 49 seconds away from saying trick or treat, Saints, see ya, and improve to 6-2.
Vita Vea is the guy that got his hands up and was able to deflect this. Well, he actually blocked it.
Vita Vea was on the injury list most of the week with a foot issue. He's played today extensively. He plays nose tackle for the Buccaneers, lines up right directly across from the center. Here's the snap. Chuck dropping. Here we run a stunt. Get to him. Quarterback sack. Was that Anthony Nelson for the 2nd time today?
Yeah, there's a flag, though, on that far sideline.
Yeah, flag thrown. Flag thrown. If it's a false start, you can't decline that one. But if it's an illegal shift, you could decline the penalty and take the sack.
Illegal shift.
Yeah.
By the offense. Number 12 never got set. That penalty has been declined. The result of the play is 3rd down.
Anthony Nelson with a quarterback sack. He's got 2. And TJ, to your point back in the first when he intercepted the ball, he's had 2 sacks now, a forced fumble, an interception return for a touchdown. What a whale of a game for Anthony Nelson at his first start of the year. Dropping to throw on 3rd down and long. Shuck's pass caught in the area of the 35-yard line. Not nearly enough for the first down. They had to reach the Buccaneer 13-yard line, so this will bring up 4th down and long. See if Kellen Moore brings in his field goal unit or he wants to go for it on 4th down. It's going to be 4th down and more than 10. 4th down 11.
They're going to need 3 touchdowns here.
Yeah. So what do you got to lose? Rookie head coach Kellen Moore says, let's go ahead and go for it. See if this rookie quarterback can get us a 1st down. To do so, you need to get it to the Buccaneer 13-yard line. See if the Bucs can stop them on downs for the 3rd time in today's game. Tyler Shuck at quarterback. Shotgun look, sidecar on both sides now. Here's the snap. Helmet high, dropping to throw under pressure. Shuck gets away from a sacker. Throws the ball low, and the Bucs take over on downs. Yaya Diaby did
had him, and he missed him. He was able to spin away from him.
He had him.
Yaya was laying on the ground, very disappointed in himself. He'd made a great move getting around the left tackle. Had a hold of Shuck by the waist. Shuck was able to spin around and get away from him.
Well, he is our sack leader with 4 coming into this ball game, and he had number 5 right there, dead to rights. The Club Citgo catch of the game. Well, there's a no-doubter here for me. It's not by a wide receiver, not by a guy named Johnson or a guy named...
That's a guy that normally never catches a ball.
It's by a guy who made his first career catch for an interception and a touchdown. Anthony Nelson. He batted the ball in the air at 6'7". He knocked it away from Spencer Rattler, picked it up, and then trotted 3 yards into the end zone. That's your Club Citgo catch of the game. Download the Club Citgo app now and instantly save 23 cents per gallon on your first fill-up. Bucs take over on downs. Mayfield hands the ball off. We run it to the left. Not much running room on that side, but the Buccaneers are that 4-minute drill now with 4:44 to go. You're going to run the ball, and run clock.
You'd like to get 1st downs if you can. You don't want to keep giving it back to them. You'd like to take over this game, control it to the end, but Bucs haven't had a whole lot of success running the football, and the Saints, they were determined to take away the run today. They had 8 guys in the box. They still do. Even if they have 1 tight end, they're cheating that extra tackler down in there that you don't have a blocker to account for.
Yeah, Sean Tucker was stopped after a minimal gain, and now the new quarterback is Teddy Bridgewater. 2nd game in a row we've seen Teddy take action. He was on the injury list as well this week with a tooth issue. He'll hand the ball off. Nice run. A little zigzag thing started right, then cut back to the left. And Tucker will get it ahead across the 27-yard line to near the 28, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, and they may run it again, Gene, because you're just going to force the Saints to use time and plays to get down the field. Don't give up the big ones. You're winning, it's going to take 3 touchdowns on the Saints' part to win this game, which is running out of time.
3rd down and 6. From the Buccaneer 28-yard line, moving left. Bridgewater in the shotgun look, takes a chest-high snap, hands the ball off, running to the left. Josh Williams reaches the 30-yard line. That is not enough for the 1st down, and about 4 yards short, so the Buccaneers will go 3 and out for one of the few times here in the 2nd half. Tampa Bay Buccaneers lead 23-3. At halftime, the Buccaneers led 7-3. Almost deja vu from a year ago. Remember, we outscored them 27-0 in the 2nd half.
Right.
Riley Dixon.
That was a wild game as well.
Yeah, a seesaw in the first half and then a no-saw in the second half as the Saints could not muster any offense. That was Spencer Rattler's first career start, his 12th start today, or 13th start today. It's bit him. He's been benched. Here's the snap on Riley Dixon's punt. Puts another big right toe into it, and giving this a long run. All the way over the far sideline. Out of bounds, making the catch at the 18-yard line.
Good punt.
Nice punt. Riley Dixon. And the Buccaneers defense will be back on the field, licking their chops, trying to get another sack. We have a handful. All rights to this broadcast reserved. Any rebroadcast, recording, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the express written permission of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is prohibited. Tampa Bay Buccaneers have a touchdown run by Sean Tucker, 3 long 50-yard plus field goals by Chase McLaughlin, and that defensive gem turned in by Anthony Nelson. The first points of the day, Nelson's 3-yard interception, pick 6, to give the Buccaneers a 7-0 score. 2:29 to go. We're in the fourth quarter. Saints take over at their own 18-yard line. 19-yard line it was. Shucks pass high, but it was dropped in the midst and then dropped at the 35-yard line.
It's Johnson again, and you can see he's struggling a little bit trying to catch the football. Last one, he dove and just made sure that he held on to it. But they had 3 receivers going out routes, and they flooded the zone. So you had a corner and then a safety over the top, and they dropped Johnson between both, and he was pretty wide open, just didn't hang on to it.
2nd down and 10, the line of scrimmage of the New Orleans Saints 19-yard line. They move left to right here at the Superdome and trail 23-3. The snap to Shuck. Tyler Shuck dropping, has time, dumps the ball off, caught ball at the 24-yard line, and diving to the 25-yard line, the receiver. That'll bring up 3rd down and 4. 3rd down and 4, and Rashid Shaheed, the slot receiver, makes yet another catch. And the Saints face 3rd down and 4. About 4.5
Looks like the 2-minute warning is going to stop this.
Yeah, there we have reached the 2-minute warning now, and the ball has yet to be snapped, and so we will take a break. The 2-minute warning is brought to you by Ford F-150, official truck of the Buccaneers. Tampa Bay 23, New Orleans 3. Let's take a timeout.
Champions aren't born, they're trained. Same goes for top electricians. I'm Esra Garcia, a proud apprentice with IBEW Local 915 in Tampa. Every IBEW journeyman has over 10,000 hours of hands and classroom training, making us the elite in the field. We don't guess, we know. If you want to earn while you learn and become the best, start here. Visit IBEW915.org and take the first step toward a powerful career. Go Bucks!
Here's a club you'll want to get into, Club Citgo. It's the super easy app that opens the door to great fuel savings and more. Sign up and instantly save 23 cents per gallon on your first fill-up, plus everyday savings that really add up. You can also enter our sweepstakes with multiple winners and giveaways, like free gas for a year. And Club Citgo makes paying easy with a convenient mobile pay feature. So welcome to the club where all the action is. Download Club Citgo today. Savings good up to 30 gallons, only at participating locations. Data rates may apply.
It's more than a game, it's a celebration of greatness. Join us November 30th as the Bucks take on the Cardinals at Raymond James Stadium, presented by Geico, and honor a franchise legend, Simeon Rice, as he's inducted into the Bucks Ring of Honor at halftime. Be there to celebrate one of the most dominant pass rushers in NFL history and rally behind your Bucks with the crew.
Hot ball, Ibuka to the 30, to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5-yard line, touchdown Tampa Bay.
Limited tickets remain. Get yours now at Buccaneers.com/tickets.
The Buccaneers are back, and they're rolling into their 50th season with power, momentum, and a hunger to win, just like Applied Innovation. From game day operations to the daily grind, we've been proud to support the Bucs with fast, reliable office technology. And now we're bringing even more to the Tampa Bay community. Managed IT, cybersecurity, hardware and infrastructure, and VoIP communications. Applied Innovation, official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
34-year-old Levante David leads the Buccaneers in tackles. He has 10. We're talking to Saints Radio, and they pointed out to me that this is the 26th game in his career he's played against the Saints, and it seems like he has 10 or more tackles. Let's pause 10 seconds, speaking of 10, for station identification. This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
This is Daytona, official Tampa Bay Buccaneers football station. 99.5 WLOV FM, Daytona Beach Shores. A
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Well, the Saints have converted 8 of 14 third downs. Generally, that's a winning success on third down, but the Buccaneers lead 23-3. Third down, first play out of the 2-minute warning here in the fourth quarter, and Tyler Shuck takes a chest-high snap, throws the ball to the far side, caught ball. 2 Bucks are there to make the tackle. That'll be a loss on the play. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage.
I thought it was trying to get around, so it's going to be 4th down and 4 again.
Yeah, 4th down 4, and the Bucks have stopped the Saints 3 times on 4th down. They had not been successful that often on 4th down coming into the ball game. And you got a rookie quarterback, empty backfield now. 4-receiver look, dropping to throw. Shuck under pressure, flushed out of the pocket. He's going to dive for the first down and got it. That'll extend this drive. I saw Savasier Dennis coming up there and Chris Braswell trying to corral the run of quarterback Tyler Shuck. Played at 3 different universities in his college career and is now playing for the New Orleans Saints. Dropping to throw. Shuck throws near side, almost picked off, but a caught ball at the 40-yard line. 2 Bucks had a chance. I thought Morrison had a chance at his first career pick.
Yeah, really a good throw by Shuck. It was close. Morrison was in good tight coverage on a comeback on the sideline, and he almost got a hand on it, but it was right there.
Deion Jones was over there as well. Deion in his 9th year, his first year as a Buccaneer. Former Atlanta Falcon, Carolina Panther, and now a Tampa Bay Buccaneer, whose team, with 1:09 to go, leads 23-3. 6 out of the last 7 games, the Buccaneers have defeated the New Orleans Saints.
Chris Whistle zone infraction. Defense, number 43, 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Chris Braswell, you think, wanted to get on the sack parade. He jumped the gun. That'll be a 5-yard penalty on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and the New Orleans Saints will face first down and 5 now. They're running out of time with 1:09 to go, and Tampa Bay in command, 23-3. Bucks will improve to 6-2. Happy Halloween to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We played a trick-or-treat kind of game today. But the takeaways were the key to this ball game. Tampa Bay Buccaneers surrender about a 7-yard pass completion. Tyler Shuck. And that'll extend this drive late with under a minute to go, 57 seconds. And now the Saints, well, we got a player
they had a player down, and they're going to have to use their last timeout.
Yeah, so the injury timeout in the closing 2 minutes. They'll have to use
for an injured New Orleans player. By rule, because this injury occurred in the last 2 minutes, it will require us to charge New Orleans with their 3rd and final timeout of the half. This is a 30-second timeout.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers have 4 quarterback sacks. Anthony Nelson has 2. Plus an interception and a forced fumble, a whale of a game. But the 4 takeaways are the difference in this game. Statistically, neither team really knocked the doors down today.
Neither offense got going today. Like, we were hoping the Bucs offense would get back on track and kind of pick up where they were a couple weeks ago. But due to all the injuries at wide receiver, the story was a little bit different. But the object is to win the game. It doesn't have to be pretty. It can be by offense, defense, or all 3 phases. And ideally, you like to play clean football. But, this is a beat-up football team. They need some rest. The bye week's coming at a very good time. But they were able to get it done today.
For the 2nd week in a row, the Saints turned the ball over 4 times, and they're not done yet with 57 seconds left. First down 10. New Orleans moving left to right, closing minute of the game. Bucks will improve to 6-2. Saints will fall to 1-7. Dropping Shuck throws the pass near sideline. It's incomplete over the fingertips of the intended receiver. Crossing route. The run by, was that Brandon Cook?
Yes, it was Cook.
No, Vele it was.
It's 14.
Yeah.
So, sorry about that. That was Vele, but it was just a rollout to move the pocket for Shuck, and he threw it behind Vele. He gets it out in front of him, he's probably going to get another first down.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers 4 takeaways in the game and 4 quarterback sacks. 2 of those sacks from Anthony Nelson. 1 takeaway, Anthony Nelson, a pick 6 for the first time in his career, making his 18th career start. Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense now 2nd down and 10. Saints with 53 seconds left. No timeouts remaining. Here's pressure, and Chris Braswell missed a sack. Running to his right, Shuck across the 50 to the 45 and runs out of bounds at the Buccaneer 42. Boy, let's see. Yaya Diaby had a guaranteed sack. He whiffed. And that time, Chris Braswell had a guaranteed sack, and he missed.
Well, and he stuck his leg out. So if he would have knocked him down, he would have got the penalty for tripping anyway.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers with a 23-3 lead. 46 seconds remain. The Saints have not scored a touchdown today.
But yeah, defense has done a really good job of generating pressure. They've been good in coverage. Nobody running wide open.
Saints have 256 yards of offense. The Bucs have 212. Here's Shuck to throw. Puts it up for grabs and throws it down the far sideline. It's incomplete on the far sideline. Now the receiver held on to it. It would have been out of bounds anyway at the 30-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down.
And it should have been another sack or a sack. But Shuck, again, was able to run through an arm tackle. Did a good job of avoiding. He was flushed out of the pocket up in the middle, and I couldn't see the number, whether it was Braswell or...
Well, the Bucs have been outgained by the New Orleans Saints, but the 4 takeaways have certainly helped. And 3 50-yard plus field goals by Chase McLaughlin. You take those 9 points away, goodness. Here's the snap on 4th down and long. The pass is caught near sideline. 1st down achieved at the Buccaneer 32-yard line. So this Tyler Shuck kid is moving the football for the New Orleans Saints.
And this is Brandon Cooks on this one. Just a deep comeback on the sideline. Throws an accurate ball for him to catch it and get out of bounds in front of Morrison.
At one time in this second half, the Buccaneers had 50 plays from scrimmage. The Saints had just 38. Now they have 67 plays, and this drive extends. They'll get a few more, you would think. And the Buccaneers have been held to 56 offensive plays. 1st down, 10. Saints at the Tampa Bay 31-yard line. Dropping Shuck again. The pass to the near side end zone. It's incomplete. Incomplete pass. Buccaneers had deep coverage.
Yeah.
3 guys in white.
Tyke Smith was on Juwan Johnson trying to get over the top. But again, Shuck threw it a little bit too far. Johnson did get over the top of Tyke Smith, but ball was thrown too far.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers will head home. Bye week coming up, and then first game out of the bye week on the 3rd. You've got the New England Patriots, who are making some noise this year in the AFC. 2nd down and 10. Shuck in the shotgun. Drops the throw to the near sideline. It is a diving catch at the 15-yard line. What a great grab. And that's Juwan Johnson. And the clock is ticking. They cannot stop the clock. It's down to 17, 15. Inside 14 seconds to go. And Shuck gets them lined up. Takes a chest-high snap and looks upfield. Throws to the right corner of the end zone and overthrows his intended receiver on that near sideline right at the pylon. And there are 5 seconds left in this game. And
yeah, they were trying to get the out and up.
Yeah, Mason Tipton, the intended receiver, on that corner, right corner of the end zone. Shuck will have one more snap, barring a penalty. 5 seconds left. And Tampa Bay will head home 23-3. Tampa Bay Buccaneers have held the home team to just 3 points in this game. That may be the fewest they've scored. I know they shut us out at home 9-0. 4 years ago. Empty backfield now for Tyler Shuck. Can he throw his first career touchdown pass? Looking to throw under pressure. He'll be sacked. 5 sacks by the Bucs. And the game is over on the final play of the game. And another quarterback sack by Tampa Bay. We had 2 Bucs get to him. Was it Logan Hall that got to him?
Yep, and Braswell, who were both there.
Yeah, 5
I think Logan
sacks.
Hall was the guy that had a hold of his leg, but this isn't how you draw it up, Gene, but the object is the win. And anytime you can get a win, whether it's the way you plan it from a game plan standpoint or guys making plays, they did a great job of actively looking to punch the ball out, take it away, get after the quarterback. The defense really stepped up and helped carry the offense. So now with the bye week coming, hopefully that's going to give the full 2 weeks for some guys to get healthy and come back. You know, Godwin's out there. Jalen McMillan lost him in the last preseason game. Said he was going to be out 8 weeks. We're getting right about that time. He should be coming back and giving these guys some rest. You know, it's a short week to go back on the road in a loud environment. And, you know, now you can work on getting your offense back on track, in rhythm, and more production out of the run game, which hopefully, you know, Bucky Irving is going to come back here at some point shortly after the bye week.